All right. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a good soundtrack on this. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Let's see if we got things rolling the right way now. Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. Yeah. Yeah, you know I'm up on the mic on this thing, man. You know what it is. Y'all want me to rap? Y'all want me to freestyle? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. Well, now I'm on the mic, I'm rocking the crowd right. No, I'm not finished, but I'm gonna cause a menace. Yes, to all you stupid suckers that wanna cause a ruckus. My mouth is my gun and my lips are like a trigger. So you say I figured that I'm bigger. Yes, yes. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Cool, cool. Yeah, man. Hey, and that's just the way that is. Yeah, I'm the coach. My name is Coach Shelton Harrison, and you're live on the Coach Show, the Coach Show Live. And guys, I'm your host, Coach Shelton Harrison. It's been a minute since I did a live stream, y'all. It's been a minute. Hey, you know what? It's 10 of y'all up in the building this time. Hey, man, it's time to go ahead and get this thing kicking. It's time to get it kicking right. Okay? We're going to talk, man. I want to talk about Macy Barber. That's right. I want to talk about Miss Macy Barber calling out Mackenzie Dern. I want to talk about some of the comments left about Antonina Shevchenko, saying that Antonina Shevchenko isn't good on the ground. And guys, the Sijara Eubanks still, okay? Still, guys, still. The Sijara Eubanks, the whole saga with Sijara Eubanks, guys. No closure just yet. None. None. None, because guys, I can't believe that this woman does nothing right. I didn't say she do everything right, but I can't say she do anything right. And I'm gonna bring my boy General Africa gonna be in the building. Okay, General Africa is gonna be in the building tonight. The legendary General Africa, man, General Africa just reached 400 subscribers. We got to get him over 1,000, man. We got to give him over 1,000. Okay. Me and General Africa, I've changed my name from Balanced and Biased. General Africa reminded me. Now, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Because I just realized something today. I was talking to the homie General. And I thought to myself, you know, I feel like I'm being fair to a lot of these fighters. I feel like I'm being fair to a lot of these fighters. I think I am. But I don't think many of you are being fair to these fighters. But let's talk about it. Let's cut the music off. Yeah. That's a little bit of Busta Rhymes. I don't know, some of y'all, I know guys like Stamina MC remember that. Okay, I know he remembers that song. I don't know, some of you young guys remember that. I don't know. Young, like I'm old. 41 ain't old. Alright. So folks, here go the thing, man. And I'm going to bring General Africa on. General Africa is coming into the building in approximately 5 minutes, okay? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I see some people up in the building. I see General Africa in the building. Marcus Bell, Johnny Suave, Reggie the Tree. I see BJ Johnson rolling around up in here. Okay, BJ Johnson remembers Busta Rhymes. Baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. You know what I want. You know I got it. You know, I don't know. Feel y'all remember that song. I remember. Okay. But, you know, I want to go ahead and start, okay? I got into me and Brian Jensen, and shout out to Brian Jensen. You know, we got into a little bit of a debate, and I can't type that fast. I don't know how some of you guys do it. I don't know how y'all type and I had to stop. Okay. Now we've all had our arguments about Sijara Eubanks. Okay. We've all had our arguments. Okay. We all got our dislikes about Sijara Eubanks. I mean, we do. And this, you know, I've seen MMA channels. Okay, I've seen MMA channels, and basically most of the MMA channels, they're doing the exact same thing. They're doing the exact same thing when it comes to one Sijara Eubanks. Okay? Now, they're giving Roxanne Modafferi a lot of praise. Like, Roxanne did well. Roxanne did well. Roxanne, you know, her striking is getting better, which I disagree with that. I don't think Roxanne's striking is getting better. I think her striking is about the same. Okay? But Roxanne did this, Roxanne did that. Well, Sijara Eubanks? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I wasn't impressed with anything she did. Wait a minute. Now, I get that there were some things that she didn't do well. Sijara Eubanks, okay, did not do a lot. She didn't do a lot of things well, but she did a lot of things right. Okay? See, and Brian Jensen is in the building. Thank you. Okay? To say that a professional fighter sucks, okay? Let's put in context what sucks mean. Okay? I got to ask you, and Brittany Neiman is in the building. Do you think, Mr. Jensen, that you could get in there with Sarge or Roxanne Modafferi? Do you think you can roll with these fighters? And do you think that they would not submit you? Answer the question. Because I got to ask you, do you think that you can get in there with Roxanne Modafferi or Sijara Eubanks and think that they won't slap you? They will. They will sleep you. They will put you in a submission and you can't get out of it. See, Brian, we're going to address a couple of points. You're one of those guys you're hard to talk through, okay? Because you don't let the other person talk. It's okay. You fast at typing, and that's a good attribute of you, Brian. Got a lot of love for you. But I got to start this off, okay? Now, you made some very powerful statements. Okay? You said that most of the women in MMA, you said most of them suck. Brian, this is what you said. You said most of the females in MMA, you said they suck. Most of them. Wow. Pretty strong statement. And you know, powerful. I don't think a lot of people is going to agree that you think most of the women in MMA suck. I know. But Brian, this is what you said. So, I got to ask you, if you think that most of the women suck, Brian, what makes these women suck? You said Megan Anderson suck. You said Marion Renault is not that good. Sijara Eubanks, Roxanne Modafferi. Damn, boy, the list goes on and on and on. But if you're going to tell me, if you're going to say, hey, Roxanne sucks, I don't think Roxanne Modafferi sucks. I don't think she sucks. Okay? I don't think Sijara Eubanks sucks. That's the thing that I'm trying to reiterate. Are there fighters better than those two? Of course. Did Sijara Eubanks do things not so great in the fight? Yes. Did Sijara Eubanks fight a good fight? Absolutely. But to say she sucks, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get really real in this video. Do you guys really, really want to know? Okay? You guys really want to know. The people that are really giving it to Sijara Eubanks, honestly, y'all, I'm starting to really think that it has become an issue. And I'm thinking to myself that it has become an issue. And guys, roll with me here. Most of you won't. And this is going to turn some of you off. I'm starting to think that it is becoming an issue of you don't like Sarge. You don't like Sarge. Okay? And some of the extreme MMA channels, I think some of these guys are point blank racist. Guys, here go the thing, man. Sijara Eubanks has a way with words. That's an understatement. Okay? She says a lot of stuff. She says a lot of goofy stuff. But to say that the girl don't do anything, she's a black belt. Okay? She's a black belt. Yeah, TC, Roxanne Modafferi beat Valerie Letourneau. Okay? She beat Valerie Letourneau, y'all. And this is when Valerie Letourneau was in her prime, y'all. Valerie Letourneau was in her prime. Roxanne Modafferi. Hell, Roxanne Modafferi is a BJJ brown belt. See, to accomplish a brand, I'm gonna tell y'all something, okay? When I first started doing, when I did BJJ, when I first started, okay, BJJ, I'm gonna be honest, I had 13 years of wrestling experience. I had 10 years of boxing experience. When I came into BJJ, okay, I'm gonna tell you something, whole nother world. As a wrestler, when I took a guy to his back, I thought that I was doing something. I had this BJJ expert looked at me and laughed at me when I took him down. He started laughing at me. I mean, guys, it was the most hideous laugh that I've ever heard. And me as a wrestler, I took him down and I said, yeah, this BJJ crap. That's what I said, when I first started. I took him down, and next thing you know, this dude had me in a damn Kimura. He put me in a Kimura. He's sitting there laughing at me. I'm the bigger, stronger guy, and I talked all this mess. And the guy that put me in a Kimura was only a blue belt. Only a blue belt. Guys, I'm telling y'all, crazy. 13 years of wrestling experience. Now, if you told me to wrestle this guy, I could beat him. If you told me to wrestle a lot of people, I could probably beat him in wrestling. Maybe. Maybe a lot of people, not everybody, a lot of people I could. This guy started laughing at me, y'all. He was only a BJJ blue belt, put me in a nasty Kimura. I felt like my elbow, I felt like my arm was about to come out of socket. That's how nasty this Kimura was. Oh, it was nasty. From a guy that was only a blue belt who laughed at me. I had a lot of white belts in there putting submissions on me, laughing at me. White belts now. Me, a wrestler, 13-year wrestler. I had white belts putting me in submissions. And that's not to say that I sucked. It's just they knew BJJ is a whole nother animal. And guys, I trained for 4 to 5 days a week. 4 to 5 days a week. And before I started doing some other stuff with some at-risk kids, I had to stop because I took on about five more at-risk kids. So I had to stop going to BJJ training. I'm going to go back though. But I had to stop going back to it. But I'm going to tell you something. I was going to become a blue belt. And I know I didn't have much longer. But guys, this was 2.5 years of training. And I still didn't get out of the white belt. I still never got out. Guys, do you know how hard it is to get from a white belt? It's not hard. When people tell you that they're a purple belt or a brown belt, that means they've been whooping a lot of ass. That means they've been putting a lot of people in submissions. That means that they have done all the rigors, okay? By the time you're a brown belt, you can do almost every single submission out there. So let's put it back in perspective. To say Roxanne Modafferi sucks, I think that's stupid. To say Sijara Eubanks sucks. Shout out to Rugby Queen in the super chat. Rugby Queen, go subscribe to the channel. When Rugby Queen puts on the shades, you know that you're in for an ass whooping. You're in for it. Okay? That's just how it is. To say that these women, they suck. Okay? To say that they absolutely suck, it shows a lack of knowledge in the sport. Okay? And with all these YouTube channels saying, well, Sarge didn't impress me. Sarge didn't impress me. Well, wait a minute. The girl's on a 5-fight winning streak. So you mean to say this girl can't do nothing right? And according to some of these guys, and I just sat, okay? I just sat and I listened to these guys. And I'm like, damn. These dudes, they can't give this girl any kind of, anything. Like, it freaking pains these guys. It pains them to give Sarge any credit. Well, Sarge did this right. No, they can't say that. They can't say it, y'all. They can't say that was a beautiful head kick by Sarge, be happy. They can't say it. They can't. Nope. They immediately talk about the negatives. And they stay on the net. They don't get off of the negatives. Guys, even me with Megan Anderson, I even told y'all, Megan Anderson did some things right against Holly Holm. I told y'all this. Like I said, Megan Anderson, I thought had a better stand-up game than Holly Holm. I caught a lot of flack for that. A lot of flack. Now, not people here, because I know Dennis hate when I say y'all. Not on this. I'm just saying I caught a lot of flack, period. I thought Megan Anderson had a very good stand-up game versus Holly Holm. I'm in the minority with that. I thought she did. I saw some things, excuse me, I burped, that Megan Anderson did very, very well, that I was like, damn, you know what? If Megan did this and if she did this, man, Megan Anderson would be a damn beast. You know, like, that's what I was saying. But then, here goes, you know. Megan didn't do anything. Megan sucks. No, Megan Anderson does not suck. Her ground game may not be as tight as we thought it was, but this girl, y'all, some people treat her like Megan Anderson don't do a damn thing right. Well, that's stupid. That's stupid. Isn't it funny, though, man? Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny when it comes to Sarge? Isn't it funny, guys, when it comes to Sijara Eubanks? I just find it kind of crazy that people can find more to say about Roxanne Modafferi that's positive than they can about Sijara Eubanks, who actually won the damn fight. You know, I think it's the damnedest thing that I ever heard. Damnedest thing I ever heard. Ruby Queen says she's at work. She'll be done at 10:30. She'll catch us later. So hopefully when she get home, she can come on and we can talk about this whole Antonina Shevchenko debacle. Okay? Yeah, be happy. I agree. Megan would be a beast if she had better takedown defense. I think so. I think right now Megan is going to get her ass whooped because every wrestler out there, they're going to know, oh, just take her down. I'm telling you, anybody that can wrestle, they're going to avoid the strikes. They're not going to stand with Megan Anderson for long. And they're going to immediately go for a takedown. They're going to do that, and they're going to do it over and over and over and over. I'm going to tell y'all something. You guys want to see good takedown defense? Look at Jermaine Durandame. Look at Jermaine Durandame. Jermaine Durandame almost has perfect takedown defense. Amazing how well this woman defends takedowns. Jermaine Durandame is a beast at takedown defense. But guys, my thing is, yes, we like fighters, we hate fighters. Guys, I give Bojangles hell. Guys, I do, with the best of them. But folks, come on now. I can give Bojangles hell. I can make fun of Bojangles for getting knocked out by Rose, and I enjoyed every second of that, by the way. I did. But for me to say, oh, Bojangles sucks. No. She don't suck. She don't suck. Bojangles does not suck. Bojangles has good takedown defense. Bojangles has a beautiful jab. Bojangles can't defend the left hand to save her damn life, though. You see how I put that? It's actually criticizing Bojangles without saying she suck. And Jensen, I got to call you out on this. Brian Jensen, I got to call you out. Everybody sucks. Everybody sucks. They do. That's just how it is. Everybody and their mama sucks. Right. I can't co-sign that one. I can't do it. Brian, I love you. You good guy. You know. You can talk a gang of crap. And it's funny. But if you're telling me that most of the women in MMA suck, I can't co-sign it. If you're telling me that Sijara Eubanks black belt, and I'm going to tell you, if you've ever, guys, tried to go for any belt, just getting past white belt is a task. Okay? Just getting past white belt is a task. I'm telling y'all now. Okay? If you are a white belt, and if you come into the game and you're trying to get past being a white belt, guys, that's hard work. I mean, guys, I did it for 2 years. And I was just about to venture into the next belt. Just about to. I thought it was going to be easy with 13 years of wrestling experience. I thought it was going to be so simple, but it wasn't. It wasn't. So I look at what Sijara Eubanks went through. Sijara Eubanks went through learning how to get out of submissions, all of them, all the different takedowns that you have to learn as a BJJ practitioner. Okay, you got to learn a little bit of judo. They teach you that for takedowns. You got to learn how to fight off your back. You got to learn how to defend off your back. You got to learn how to put people into your guard. You got to learn how to do a triangle submission. You got to learn how to hold the person in a triangle to get offense off when you can't submit them. Okay? And there are the different kind of submissions. There are so many kind of submissions that you have to learn. The first one that they taught me was an armbar submission. That's the first one that they taught me. And that, to me, it was the most simplest one. Okay? To me. Then they teach you how to do a rear naked choke at the school I was at. Okay? They teach you. But you learn the basics, man. You learn the basics. You just learn how to roll. Learning how to roll is a task. Like everything when you learn, man, okay? Then they start teaching you how to do a bow and arrow, an Americana. They start teaching you how to do these things, y'all. And I'm like, damn. This is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Then all the submissions you got to learn from a closed guard. I mean, guys, it was so much stuff and so many things you had to learn. I'm like, God, dog. Like, I don't even know. And you can't move on until you learn certain techniques. And I'm like, hot diggity dog. Damn. What do you have to do? What do you have to do, guys? I mean, you got chokes. You got locks. I mean, all kind of stuff, man. Guillotines. I had somebody put me in a guillotine. That was uncomfortable. God, that was so uncomfortable, y'all. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, God, dog, what the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing out here? Okay? I'm sitting here thinking to myself, damn, this dude got me in a guillotine choke, and I got to try to get out of it. And most of the time, when they got the guillotine locked in good, you can't get out. There are even some professionals that's got a guillotine chokehold put on. They can't get out of it. They got to tap. Or you go to sleep. Okay? I had a guy temporarily put me to sleep. He put me in a damn anaconda choke. And I'm sitting here like, God, what the hell? Okay? Guys, people don't understand how intense BJJ is. And when you're looking, guys, when you're looking in from the outside and you're watching these people, you know, a lot of the stuff, it's naked to the eye because sometimes you don't understand what they're doing. Like, you really don't understand what the person doing. I saw a guy get put in a DR's choke. This is no lie, guys. Or, you know, DR's choke, this guy got put in one, and man, he got put to sleep, and dude started shaking, man. He was on the ground shaking like, you know, he was having a damn seizure, a spasm. I said, God, dog. He got put in a Darce choke. Okay? And then there was another girl in our gym. Somebody put her in a twister. Messed her back up, man. Pulled her back muscles, man. You know, she was out for about 2 months, man. It's no joke, man. The stuff that you got to go through when you're learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's no joke. Okay? Like, you got to be tough. I mean, I'm talking about you got to go in there and every day you taking a beating. Every day somebody laughing at you. Every day. Guys, I did that for 2 years now. And then after 2 years, you know, I started being the guy laughing at some of these people coming in. Especially some of these big buff dudes that used to wrestle. You know, I started being the guy laughing at them. You know? When I put a guy in a rear naked choke and an arm bar. It felt good. It felt good to not be the guy that's always getting picked on in jiu-jitsu class. But I'm going to tell you, it's a hell of a lot of work. It's no joke. It's no joke, man. And people see this stuff, man, but, you know, you can die. You can die. Okay, you can literally die from this stuff. Okay? You can die. And I tell people, the one girl that was shaking like she had a damn spasm, man, I was like, your ass should have tapped out. What are you doing? Just tap out. I didn't want to tap. I wanted to keep going. No, no. There's a certain point in time when you locked into a choke or a submission and you can't get out. Okay, they're professionals. Been fighting for years, man. They tap out. You can't get out of it. You got only those crazy sick freaks of natures like the Holly Holmes that they silly. They don't tap out. When Misha Tate was cranking that rear naked choke on Holly Holm didn't tap. Holly Holm could have died. Like literally, man, she got put to sleep. Holly Holm could have got killed. And she lucky she didn't die. Man, all kind of stuff can happen, man. You cut off the supply of blood to the brain. That stuff, man, you can die. But I tell you, man. So when I hear people criticize black belts and brown belts, and when I hear people criticize, I know what these people have been through, okay? I've been through the training. I've been through, it's different. BJJ is so different than wrestling. So now I bring this on back, and I hear my man in the building. We'll keep going, okay? And then I'm going to get him in on this. So I bring this back to Sijara Eubanks, okay? I bring it all back. I noticed that the people that are continuously criticizing Sarge, and it's not good some people have good criticism. Like, I'm going to tell you, Channel MMA with Jay, she varied the criticism. She said, listen, Sarge did this well, but then Sarge didn't do this. I felt like out of all the YouTube channels that I watch on MMA, I felt like Channel MMA were probably the most fair. Like literally, she gave Sijara props for winning the fight. She said what Sijara did well. She said what she did wrong, And that shout out to Channel MMA with Jay. Because I don't think Channel MMA with Jay too fond of Sarge. I don't think she like it at all. But I think that she did come on. And me personally, I think that she did the best that she could to try to be fair. But a lot of these other channels, a lot of these people, they just not fair. They're not fair. They didn't say the girl didn't do anything. I can appreciate even some channels. I can appreciate a few people. Even people who come in this chat room, they say, I don't like Sarge. Okay, I agree. I agree. Okay, I don't, they say I don't like Sarge. I can respect that. They come right out and say it. So if you come right out and say I just don't like her, guess what? I respect that. Mad respect to you. Mad, true, loving respect, okay? For anybody that said it. Hey, I don't like Sarge. For whatever reasons you have. Okay? You don't like her. That's fine. But to some people, wait, is my chat offline? I hope not. I hope people can still see me here online. Okay. It says welcome back. Hold on. Okay, yeah, this stream is kicking. This stream is popping and kicking, okay? Yeah, Mr. Bennett. Yeah, Eubanks has a lot of accolades in BJJ, man. And to say that this woman sucks, man. And I was kind of disheartened, man, because, and I'm going to let my man General get in here and cook. I was kind of disheartened. I was because, people always come at me saying, Coach, you're not fair. You're too biased. You're this. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I am biased. But I think I've been the most fair when I come to these fighters. I actually think I'm a little bit fairer than most people. Okay? When it come to Megan, when it come to Bojangles, when it come to, even people like Footface Magana, okay, with her steel-toe boot-face ass. Okay, even people like Jessica I. These are people I clearly don't support, but, I give them an honest breakdown of their fights, okay? I do that. Okay, I give them an honest breakdown of their fights. My thing is, why dog out the girl? Why dog the girl out? Why? Why dog out? I mean, y'all can't find nothing to say? We can't say nothing to say? Like, God, dog. And it's mostly channels. And some of the channels, really, the real true culprits, some channels, y'all don't even know in this community. These are channels that's got like 20 and 30 subs. And these are all middle-aged, and let me say it, these are all middle-aged white guys that they're big up in Roxy, but then they like, oh, Sarge sucks. She can't do this. Sarge couldn't do this right. But then, you'll be the same person. Some of these same channels said that Angela Magana started off well against Amanda Bobby Cooper. Okay? Some of these same channels said that Amanda Bobby Cooper I mean, Angela Magana did well against Amanda Bobby Cooper till she got her ass whooped. What? Are you serious? But people don't want to talk about that. I'm just, folks. That's just what it. That I'm being real with y'all. I'm being real. I already know this conversation ain't going over well. My man General Africa's in the building. General Africa, what's up, man?
What's up, Coach? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, man, I got you on. I got you, man. General Africa in the god doggone building.
Man, I was just listening to you, man. Was saying some real stuff. You was saying some real stuff, man. You said you hear me, right?
Yeah, General Africa's in the god doggone building, y'all.
Good. Yeah. Like you talked about, moving away from the whole bias thing because that's obvious, you know. Like Stamina said, we're all biased, but I mean, I don't think we're doing ourselves any too much justice calling ourselves biased because, excuse me, not too many and like in the MMA community as a whole, not too many people are admitting they're biased. So why should we sit here and keep on saying, oh, we're biased, but balance, bias, and balance? Because people are only going to hear the bias part, you know. So I think we should start saying, like you said, well, we're fair but firm. You know, I just got done rewatching Sarge versus Modafferi, and Sarge did some great things. You look at the combinations, you look at you know, what she was doing on the ground. I mean, Modafferi couldn't get anything started. You know, here we are, the first minute of the fight. They're already talking about. Now, granted, okay, yeah, Sarge did miss weight, okay, but you know they're talking about the size difference. I'm looking at them like, oh, it wasn't that big of a size difference. I mean, you know, Sarge had different shorts on, but I mean, look, Modafferi's a big girl herself. Now, like I said, you know, Sarge did miss weight, and that does play a role. But if you're just looking at overall body structure, it wasn't that big of a size difference. I hear Joe Rogan's dusty bald head ass talk about this, and that. The fight didn't even get started yet. They already got their talking points coming. Like I said, you know, you look at the leg kicks and stuff like that, combination punching. One thing that Sarge could have done better, and this will come with time, is you know, head movement. You know, that and stamina and this and that. But I mean, I'm watching the fight. I'm like, I don't see what people don't see. You know, and that's what I do. I bring receipts, you know, so I have to rewatch the fight. Was watching on mute, and while you were talking in the beginning, I'm rewatching the fight. And like you said, you know, we do our research. Me and Coach, we do our research. We do our due diligence. So I'm looking around. I'm looking to see. You know, I saw in regards to Macy Barber, and who missed the weight, and Raquel. I'm looking at some of these channels. Some of them small, some of them bigger. And it's just like, you know, a CNN news snippet. And, you know, okay, you know, Macy Barber missed weight and so did Raquel Pennington. Okay, move on. But when it's Sijara Eubanks, it's a 5-minute video crapping on her. No, I'm done with it. We're not done with this subject. We're going to keep on rehashing it. If it's caused a wound for some people, we're going to keep on opening up that wound until we friggin' make some dividends, you know, because I'm getting sick and tired of it. Go ahead, Coach.
And guys, this ain't not in our community, not on this little community we have here. We're not talking about, you know, exactly. we're not talking about anybody. Okay, we talking about outside of like videos community. We stumble across, like not us, like Stamina. We've been arguing, you know, not even the Rugby Queen. We disagree on because even Rugby came out with a video. So I didn't give anybody a pass. I didn't give anybody a pass. So you know, we're not talking about. So don't think anybody talking about any of y'all here. Okay, I'm talking about like channels that I've seen outside this community that I'm just watching.
And yeah, we don't have to do research on you guys. We know who makes videos. That's why I say, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's outside this community, man. I'm watching some channels, and some of these little smaller channels, man. These are guys that I've actually blocked some of these guys for their racist comments on this channel, and they went to the Sherdog Lab of Hell, and they've come out of that lab of Sherdog to try to debunk or debate anything that I'm saying. And some of these guys, you know, they got about 10 subs, 20 subs, and basically they say, "Hey, well, I'm the guy that's fair. I'm fair. I'm very fair, and I'm gonna tell it like it is." So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so these are same guys that's swooping down their fair, but they can't even say. Now they'll tell you 5 things Roxanne did. They can't tell you 1 thing that Sarge did. Guys, that's a problem. Listen, the whole thing with the weight. You know, and people don't want to hear that either. But guys, we said we was calling out everything. Okay? Like people, it's amazing. Well, Raquel Pennington, she get a pass. Rocky gets a pass. Whoa, why? Hold on. I thought we said that not making weight is unprofessional. I don't care if it's a first time or any 15th time. We said that not making weight is unprofessional. We said that across the board, and it's people backtracking, man. Like, wait a minute. No, well, sorry, Sijara missed weight for the second time. Shit. Oh gosh, PG-13 channel. Macy Barber was on her way to missing weight. She's too big for the weight class. Okay, the girl too big for the weight class. Mackenzie Dern too big for the weight class. All these people are too big. They miss weight. Yes, we gave it to Nico, and that was Nico's first time missing weight. To be honest, yeah, we can say Nico did it on purpose. Nico didn't want to make the weight, but that was her first time ever missing weight. But what did we do? We smoked Nico the hell out. I'm talking about Nico was inside of a cabin. We set that cabin on fire. Nico ran out of that doggone cabin, and we smoked her ass out. Now here I am thinking, okay, man, okay, well no, surely we're gonna smoke out Macy Barber. Surely we're gonna smoke Rocky Pennington out. Surely, because Rocky said it was a thyroid problem. I said, no, I know we finna come on here and we gonna smoke out Rocky. No. I smoked out. General, I think you smoked her out. But people, nah, let's give her a pass. No, y'all. And I thought we said that, when it come to ducking fights, we're gonna call it out across the board. That's what we said. We said we're gonna call out fight duckers across the board. But come on. I go outside the community. Okay, people don't want to call out Joanna. This the same.
Coach, I'm gonna come back on my laptop.
Okay.
Yeah.
The laptop don't make it the crap top. I'm just playing. Man, we didn't go in. I went in on Joanna because she ducked that fight. That's just how that is. Okay? That's how it is. But man, I hope Joanna makes the fight. I hope she make it to the fight December the 8th. Shoot, Joanna got what? Joanna got 3 weeks left. She got 3 weeks.
I hope Joanna makes the fight.
And Gregory Wyatt, it is, brother. It's about consistency, man. We said we calling everybody out. That if we think that they ducking, we're gonna call them out. If it's suspect, this is the same Joanna who said, "Hey, I'll fight in November if they need me to save a card." While she still had a fight lined up in December with Valentina. Same Joanna. So the UFC said, "Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Well, listen, how about you fight Valentina early?" No, that's not enough time. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. So this is what it is then. It is.
And check this out, Coach.
I see what's going on.
And Coach texts me, lets me know what, who missed weight. Why am I go to MMA Junkie, and and I'm glad Coach brought up, we're talking about the MMA. We're not talking about you guys. I go to MMA Junkie, and the title of the article, see, this is the damn problem. Excuse me, Coach. This is the problem. They're talking about, and granted, she might have a thyroid problem. Raquel might have a thyroid problem, but that's the title. No, it should be Raquel Pennington misses weight and she don't even want to drop it. Why do I have to go on Google to look up Raquel Pennington, put on the freaking news filter just to find out that she missed weight? Come on. Like, really? And then in regards to Roxanne Modafferi, I'm looking at, she's so unorthodox. She has a freaking brown belt in jiu-jitsu. She does a lot of things good. But so Sarge is in this situation where, okay, if she loses, she's criticized. If she wins, she's criticized. That is a problem. Okay, that's a problem. And it needs to be addressed.
Well, she ain't win good enough. Wait a minute. But Jessica, I didn't win good enough. See, I want y'all to understand what I'm saying, okay? Jessica, I didn't win good enough. Jessica, I had 2 mediocre wins. This stuff ain't coming up. Ain't nobody talking about Jessica. A few of us actually did, say where the wins were semi-mediocre. But come on, man. If I Google Jessica, ain't nobody talking about her wins. But if I Google Sijara Eubanks, everything negative. A lot of negative stuff pop up, And, when I Google Jessica, hopefully, man, that video I put out there, it actually get enough views where it pop up where, she said them during racial comment. I hope that stuff start popping up because this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. And I think, man, that okay, it's got to be across the board. If not, then I'm just gonna do what I've been. I'm gonna just do what I do. Like I'm gonna do what I do, man. I ain't finna try to prove to nobody that ain't fair. I ain't trying to prove to nobody that ain't no racist. I know who the hell I am. I know who I am. I know what I do, and I got my integrity, and I'm gonna keep my integrity. Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna keep my integrity, and my integrity is all that I stand on at the end of the day. I stand on my integrity. I don't stand on nothing else but my integrity, and I do what I do when I do it. Okay, so okay, that's fine. But this is how it is. This is what's been going on in the MMA community. And I'm glad that the LD MMA see that we're spearheading this and making this thing grow because we're going to create balance. I felt like we have created a lot of balance for Chris Cyborg. I think we've done that. But there are other fighters now that need us to create that balance that will accept it. See, Chris Cyborg was willing to accept the balance that we were creating. Okay, she accepts it. She watches this channel almost every other day, man. And she'll leave comments and she'll just come onto the channel. So Chris Cyborg, we creating balance on this small ass channel of mine. We putting the balance there where we need it. Okay, it may not be like everything at one, but we're gonna keep it going. And
I'm sorry, Coach.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead, brother. You go ahead.
Yeah, and we're not patting ourselves on the back, but do you know how many fighters come and tell Coach? Coach has a much better. Coach has been doing this. Coach has reached out to a lot more people than me. Coach has had. I'm just now catching the alley oops. But how many people have come to Coach talking about, thank you for calling stuff out. And shout out to my brother, the OG, the godfather, the founding father of the Lions Den boxing community, 7A Sports TV. He made a great point today. Do you know how hard it is for us to come on here and know what's going on? Now, a lot of people don't like Sarge because of some of the things she's done, but a lot of it is racial. And do you know how hard it is for us to come on here and still keep an open mind and despite our bias and say, what? No, she's wrong. She's wrong. And no, see, what's going to happen is eventually, if some of this stuff continues, if some of these fighters, the ones that I support, if they do something wrong, I might not say it. If I don't feel like it, I might not say it. And I don't have any problem with that, because look, people need to be balanced across the board. I'm not saying we're the only ones. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying we're the only ones that are balanced when it comes to this, but there needs to be more. There needs to be more soldiers out here, men and women, calling out this stuff. It needs to be that way, and shout out to the fighters that do recognize and appreciate it, because that's what this is all about. We're fans. At the end of the day, we're fans. We're MMA fans, and these are for these ladies. That's why Coach created this. Okay. Coach took so many hits. Coach had so many more subscribers, so many more views, so many more likes when he was just covering boxing. But he said, what? These women, they need to get the respect that they're due. And that's why we created the Lions Den mixed martial arts community, to do away with these discrepancies, to do away with the double standards. So that's why we're doing the whole fair but firm. It needs to be that way across the board. It just has to be. Roxanne Modafferi is an extremely solid fighter, extremely accomplished. I'm not going to sit here and allow people to say that she ain't nobody. That's not the truth. It's not the case, okay? It just isn't. I'm 26 years old, 215 pounds, athletic. I'm not bragging. I'm just calling it the way it is. If I got in there with some of these people, and I'm not, watch out, they could get me down. It just is the way it is. So I'm not going to sit here, and people will say, oh, this fighter sucks. No, she doesn't suck. As much as I might dislike Joanna Jędrzejczyk, as much as I may dislike Megan Anderson and whomever, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to say, if I don't make a video, at least I'm going to make a comment or come on one of Coach's streams and say, you know what? She did this right. That's what I do. That's what Coach does. And that's what many people that come on in the family that come through do. But it needs to be more. It needs to be. It has to be. It must be.
Yeah, man. I'm with that too, man. It's got to be more, man. And you know, okay, so we understand what it is. You know, we got fighters we hate, we got fighters we don't like. You know, that's just it. You know, but I challenge, and I've often told some of these guys, look, y'all can come on, and y'all can, come on and you do your talking points. I think I do a good job of not cutting people off. Okay, I think I do. I let people talk, and it's vice versa. But a lot of these guys don't really want to come on and prove some of their talking points. They don't want to do it, and sometimes it's not gonna fly. Some of that stuff is just not gonna fly. And to all the people that think these guys are fair, well, that's fine, but ask yourself, are they being fair to everybody or to just fighters that they like? And I don't care who it is, or people say, well, I'm just about being fair. Okay, great. But when it comes to who? See? When it really comes to who? Okay? And that's my thing. Fair when it comes to who? Because I be damned when it comes to Sarge. And then, I started noticing too with Juliana Pena. I used to make videos, man. I used to be like, Juliana Pena is pissing me off. Damn, I'm tired. But then, when I started really looking at, when I did a film study on Juliana Pena, like I did and I started really learning about her style. You know what? Her stand-up is not great, but damn, Juliana Pena is a mastermind of mauling you and actually taking angles to get the takedown. Like Juliana, she's not a come forward, straight ahead type fighter. She's gonna take an angle. She uses different ways, guys. Okay, she uses different ways to get you down. And I started really looking at, well, damn, Juliana Pena is actually, she's a good fighter. People say, no, she don't have no skill. She's just a mauler. But she managed to beat some really good people. Even the likes of Kat Zingano. And she lost to a very good Valentina Shevchenko. That, folks, that's the nature of the business. But it was some people saying Juliana sucked. Like, I'm like, what? Wait a minute. How does girl she's hadn't lost a matchup in the UFC, and then all of a sudden she loses to Valentina and now she sucked? No, she don't. She didn't suck. She got beat by a better fighter on that day. That's just what it is. Valentina put some of that skill on her, and Juliana, had to bag up and feel that armbar. That's what happened. Okay, that's just how it is. I'm saying to myself too, man. I'm coming on and I'm like, God, dog, here go the thing, man. Here go the thing. There are people we love, people we just don't love. But at the end of the day, when they do something right, we can show them love. If I have to put it on like that. And I'm gonna transition over into Antonina Shevchenko.
Let's do it. And one more thing, Coach. I mean, look at, TC Johnson. Me and TC probably disagree on 50% of the things, but I got major respect. And I'm just using TC as an example, okay? Me and TC probably disagree on so many things, but TC will come on here. He'll admit, I don't like this fighter, but dang it, he will say what she does right. I didn't have to disagree. That's why, look, when I was going off on that one Anthony dude, I was like, come on live. I don't duck any smoke. Come on live, and I won't filibuster. I won't mute you. I might mess up every once in a while and get a little animated and but I'll let you talk. Yeah, I'll let you talk.
TC
probably disagree on a lot of stuff, but TC will come on here and he'll freely admit, look, I don't like this person, but he will say what they did right. He'll be fair but firm, and that's why I have major respect for TC.
TC the elder, man. Yeah, TC the elder, man. To me, that's my elder, man. So I if I disagree with him, I don't come over here, and I don't tell him, I don't disrespect. That's the elder, man. And so when he started talking, I listen, man. And sometimes even when he, TC will say, it's rare, man. He'll say, hey, just send me a link. He got something to say when he asking you for a link, but sometimes TC just like, nah, man. I'm cool. I'm cool. Him and Dennis Espinoza, man. They'll tell it like it is, man. I mean, I appreciate TC, man. He come on and just tell it like it is, man. Whether you like it or not. He'll tell me, hell, I don't like Antonina Shevchenko. F Antonina. I'm like, come on, man. But hey, he been balanced, man. He been balanced. TC the man. Okay? TC is the man. But man, we're gonna talk about Antonina Shevchenko versus Ji Hyun Kim.
Let's go.
Now, I want to talk about this next talking point, that Antonina Shevchenko does not have a ground game. Okay, now this is something that a lot of people say, including you, Brian Jensen. God dog, Brian Jensen, boy, you been on fire today in this stream. But a lot of people say it. You know, you have other MMA analysts. So it's not just guys like Brian Jensen saying that, she don't have a ground game. It's people in general think that because she's been living the Muay Thai lifestyle that's it. That's all she know. But Antonina Shevchenko, I mean, she's a black belt in judo. Okay, she's a brown belt in BJJ. All right, I mean, she knows what Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing. I mean, Antonina Shevchenko is a mixed martial artist. She's been doing this, guys, for what, 2 years? I mean, I'm sorry. Antonina Shevchenko been doing this for over 2 decades, okay? Her and Valentina, they've been training together for over 2 decades. I think it's just stupid. I think it's just really stupid to think that this woman does not know how to fight on the ground. You got to understand, okay? You got to understand. Antonina Shevchenko knows how to fight on the ground. Like, okay. And I guarantee you that Antonina Shevchenko probably knows submissions better than Valentina. They train together. Antonina been doing it longer than Valentina. Guys, it's got to be some common sense that go on with this, okay? I mean, I know people have seen Muay Thai, have seen Antonina in the Muay Thai kickboxing arena. I know that's what we're used to seeing her doing. Antonina know how to do ostagaris, and Antonina know how to do those. She know how to do ostagaris. She know how to do what's that one? Tashi Onchi. I can't pronounce these names. I know what it is, but Antonina Shevchenko know how to do those takedowns, man. She know how to do foot sweeps, leg sweeps. Okay, I mean, shoot, man. Antonina Shevchenko understand how to do double leg takedowns. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy that she just don't get that respect, man.
Yeah, and well, okay. The thing with Antonina is that, and this kind of is the situation with Cyborg as well. With some of these fighters, there won't be a whole bunch of footage and readily available footage online of certain aspects, but that doesn't mean that they're not skilled with it. You just have to see it and know where to find it. Antonina, trust me on that. And you can find it online too in some of her fights. I mean, she has a ground game. Now it's gonna be more visible once she gets more fights. But okay, you could say. You can say whatever you want, but there's a difference between being, I haven't seen it then and just definitively saying she doesn't have a ground game. No. Now, that is not the case. If you say, I don't know, I haven't seen it, that's one thing. But, I mean, to say that she doesn't have a ground game whatsoever, I disagree with it. I'll just say that. I disagree with that. She definitely has a ground game. I've seen it, even against Hanui. Or Hadawi, something like that. There wasn't a lot of it. There was ropes and stuff like that, so a little bit different. But she has a ground game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think she got a ground game, man. Shoot, man. I mean, the girl know how to take you down. Okay, I mean, she can do Tanya Tashi, she can do Ostagaris. I mean, homegirl, she can rotate the hips and take you down. She know how to do head and arm. She know how to do arm drags. I mean, Antonina Shevchenko is skilled, man. She can take you down. She's good at that. And she can also do work on the ground. I've seen her do that. So, I mean, I don't know. To say that the woman can't work on the ground, that's just stupid.
And Brian, that's the thing. Cyborg, you say Cyborg clearly has a great ground game. I agree. But you'll have people who, because Cyborg has finished so many people, it's the idea, okay, she's a mauler, and it's so hard to get that idea out of people's minds. See, that's the point that I'm making. Antonina, she's so known for these other aspects of combat sports. So, unknowingly, people will say, because that's not what they're used to seeing, she doesn't have a ground game. That's what we have to, and even myself, that's what we have to watch out for. See, that's the thing. You say, to you, it's clear that Cyborg has a ground game, but to many people who aren't, their eyes aren't as trained as you, or they haven't done as much research as yourself, they'll assume that Cyborg doesn't have a ground game, or Cyborg doesn't have great ground defense. You see the point that I'm making? Like, that's what's going on.
Yeah, man, that's what it is. And if you're saying Sijara on the same scale, Sijara is a BJJ black belt, bruh. I've already put it out there. Maybe you was gone. I don't think you know what kind of work go into being a black belt. Hell, dude, it take you at least 2 years, man, to actually get out of being a white belt. Yeah. It take you 2 years, man. I'm serious. They don't give you any other belt past white unless you've learned all the basic stuff, man. It takes a long time. You got to train hard, man, to be a BJJ black belt. It's not something that they just give you because they like you. No, man, no. And then too, if you got a school that's giving away BJJ belts, okay, like if you got a school that's doing that, those schools will be dishonored, man. And people, people they'll tell people not to go to those schools, man, because they just don't give you the damn belt, man. Like BJJ is honorable, man. You gotta. Brian, I want you to go listen to a guy named Rickson Gracie. That's who you need to listen to. Listen to some of his lectures, man. I'm telling you now, Rickson Gracie is one of he's one of the best BJJ practitioners to ever live. Okay, like just go listen to Rickson Gracie, and he will tell you. He got one on YouTube, a lecture about what it takes to be a black belt.
Yeah,
it's no joke, man.
And Stamina said exactly what I'm saying, Brian. Not seeing it is not the same as it not being there. If you haven't seen it, you can't just come out and say she doesn't have it. We don't know that.
Yeah. I mean, so okay, you've never seen Antonina defend well. So Brian, tell me, what kind of defenses are you talking about? Like, try break down the defenses. No, they not. Okay, so Brian, what BJJ experts are questioning Sijara? Think about it.
Joe Rogan? Who?
What BJJ experts are questioning that? Because I ain't heard it. And Joe Rogan called the whole fight and he ain't questioned it. Matter of fact, Joe Rogan didn't say anything about her BJJ being in question. So,
this is not to pick on Brian, but let's just address this. We got love for Brian, but let's just address this.
Okay, well, Sijara don't look good, but my question to you is, okay, sir, Sijara doesn't look good, and you're a guy, right? You're looking from the outside in. Answer the question, yes or no. Do you think you can roll 5 minutes with Sijara without her submitting you? I mean, just answer that question, Brian. Do you think you can roll with Sijara Eubanks, okay, for 5 minutes without her putting you in a submission? And you know Sijara's, her submission of choice is a Kimura. I want you to know that. That's her submission of choice. So, and she'll get you in there. I'm just saying, do you think you can roll with Sijara Eubanks for 5 minutes without getting submitted? Because, see, you don't know no BJ expert. Ain't no BJJ experts questioning her, because the way she looked, man, even in the tough series, those BJJ skills were on point. Okay, they were on display. I mean, come on, even being a part of a BJJ practitioner is when you're on your back, it's also being able to defend the submission. Like, did you look at how many times she defended against Roxanne Modafferi, who, by the way, is a brown belt in judo and who's also a brown belt in BJJ? So that means that she's defending against a brown belt. And let me tell you something. A brown belt is nothing to sneeze at. Okay? A brown belt is nothing to sneeze at. Okay? Yeah, bad fighters. No, it is what about. You talking about how she looked, but could you beat her for 5 minutes? See, you still never answered the question. You still never answered the question. See, I know for a fact that if you talking all this shit, I guarantee you wouldn't, first of all, you wouldn't say the shit to Sarge's face. I can tell you that now. You wouldn't say it to her face.
This is trolling now. She's trolling now. Okay.
And you would not. I know you wouldn't, man. I know you wouldn't even engage Sarge Eubanks. Like, hey, Sarge, I don't think you that good. Let's roll. I'm going to see what you got. Man, Sarge Eubanks will have you in there crying and shit. Talking about, I tap out. Stop it. That's what you'll be saying. Sarge, get your ass on that mat, boy. You be sitting there about to cry, man. That's all I got to ask you. That's all I got to ask. Coach, tell her to stop. Like, man, shut up. Like, shut your ass up. You don't take that like a man.
And we're not acting like we're big and bad, but I don't have a problem with, like, I'll address somebody. Okay, like somebody said, and this is a little off topic, but this one girl, I was at work and we're in the cafeteria. I'm on break and we're just talking. It's me. It's one, I think she's biracial, and this one white girl, and she was like, there's a sign. She got super triggered by it. It was like Asian club. She's like, what the hell with Asian club? Why is there an Asian club? What if there's a white club? I'm like, you can make a white club. I'll even come. Like, what's the issue? Like, I don't have any problem addressing somebody to their face. Like, you can make a club. I'd be interested in going there and seeing what it's about. So I mean, like, so for instance, bringing it to MMA, if Megan Anderson, if I see her in person, I'll tell her what I think. I'm not gonna, tear her apart, but I have no problem doing that. So I mean, like I said, we're not acting like we're big and bad, but if I say something about Sarge right here, I'll say it to her face. All right.
Hey man, y'all know this dude. He's sitting here trolling. Yeah. Y'all know this dude ain't. Y'all know he wouldn't say that to Sarge's face. And he still ain't answered the question. He still has not answered the question. Would you step in there against Sijara Eubanks for 5 minutes? Answer the question. I know you won't do it because you have no skill set to understand, and you would be submitted in less than 1 minute. I know you wouldn't, son. Answer the question. Brian Jensen, assume the position, Brian. Assume the position, okay? Come on, Brian Jensen. Assume the position. No, you wouldn't tell her. You would not tell her to go back to Invicta. Assume the position, Brian. You know Sijara Eubanks will have you on your knees crying and saying, Brian Jensen, what do you want? Tap out, Brian. Tap out. And then you'll be tapping out, Brian, and you'll be saying, stop it, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me the hell go. I'm sorry. And I'll say, Brian, stop crying like a whole cake. Take it like a man. Okay? He wouldn't, guys. He's not gonna tell her.
I just don't think that Sarge's as bad as you make her out to be, Jensen. We can disagree with it. It's all right, but I just don't see it, man.
I'm not saying she'll attack him. I'm saying I just said answer the question.
No, I'm talking about skill. His
said answer the
question.
Going
to Invicta.
If he's saying that she's so terrible, then engage Sarge in a rolling match for 5 minutes, and I guarantee you this dude will be submitted in 35 seconds or less. Guaranteed. She will take him. She will flip his ass over. He'll be on the mat. And then, I don't know, she might even hurt his shoulder. She might do an omoplata on his ass. Or he be, man, Brian will be in so much pain, man.
And stamina, it's not about attacking. I mean, I think that'd be a great way for Brian to see how good they are. Yeah. First hand in the cage. Yeah, it's not about attacking. First hand experience. Let's see.
Better start respect. Even I with Megan Anderson, I respect her skill set, man. I don't respect some of the goofy stuff that she say, but I respect the skill set that she do have. Okay.
Well, now you're moving back the goalpost. So is she bad or is she not? Will she lose to Valentina, Antonina, Joanna, and Caitlin? And once again, we're not picking on you, but I mean, you coming back, so you're welcome to smoke. So let's talk about it. So which one is it? Is she bad? Does she need to go to Invicta, or would she just lose to Valentina, Antonina, Joanna, and Caitlin? Because I actually agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. They top level fighters. I'm just saying they top level fighters. A lot of people, okay, they're at the upper 5%. So what that means is that since they're the upper 5%, then that means the other 95% of the fighters probably would lose to them. So you got no point there, okay? Well, Stamina, see, what I'm saying is, Stamina, if you're going to sit there...
Well, if she sucks or not.
If you're going to say that somebody sucks, okay? If you're going to sit there and say that somebody sucks at something they've been doing for almost a decade of their life, okay? If you're going to say they suck, then you better have the testicles to get in there and see if you can roll with them then since they suck so bad. How about that, okay? Nobody's saying that. His ass will get in there. She'll roll his ass over. She will submit him and have this boy crying in the middle of the octagon. You know and I know, okay? If you say somebody sucked at something, just like Stamina, what if he came and said you suck as a musician? Well, hell, why don't you tell this guy, Stamina? Why don't you make up a song and see if people will like it? You got people that like your songs. What would you say if Mr. Brian Jensen, what would you say if he said, Stamina, I can do, your music sucks, Stamina? Of course you're going to say, well, how about you get on there and make a song?
At least play me a nursery rhyme.
Because Stamina, we know that he couldn't sing better than you. See, we know this, but see, he's just trolling. We know he's not going to get in there and face Sijara on the mat. He's not going to do it. He knows that Sijara Eubanks is gonna take him and roll him around and play do-si-do, rodeo. That's what she's going to do to him.
It does make a difference. It does make a difference. It makes a huge difference. You're gonna say somebody sucks, at least be able to do something.
Yeah,
period.
Man. Come on, man.
Period. I'm not letting you off the hook on that one. Nope. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. If you're gonna say somebody's music sucks, you better at least be able to play a nursery rhyme. Don't go in there and pull your hamstring like Skip Bayless.
Brian will pull his hamstring. Brian will pull his mouth because, you know, that's the only muscle he be using all day. Brian will pull his mouth or his fingers, man.
That's okay. You can have an opinion. I have my opinion too. Don't get mad at my opinion. See, now here comes this just an opinion. This is my opinion. No, don't go there. Nah. This is my opinion. So I have the right to respond to yours. Take it or leave it. No, you want to be able to say what you want to say and not have somebody respond. Exactly, Stem. You want somebody to not respond. No, we're going to respond. Or I'm going to respond. I'll speak for myself.
Brian,
I don't take it or leave it. I control it over.
Have not answered the question, Brian. Assume the position, Jensen. Assume the position. Okay? Assume the position, Jensen. Come on, man. Assume the position. Okay? Hey, Sarge, 2% body fat. Assume the position. Assume the position. Jensen.
No, your points are moot because you can't even answer a dang question. How you gonna call somebody's points moot and you can't even answer a question? You just keep on deflecting. Nah, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Not literally. You can stay.
He's not gonna assume the position. He won't assume the position. He knows he can't roll with Sijara Eubanks for 5 minutes, let alone 5 seconds. Okay, man. Sijara Eubanks can take your. Look, man. Look, Sergeant, look at Brian. First, she'll laugh at him. You're like, this boy, he trying to come in here and fight. Okay. She'll probably take it easy on you, okay? Put you in an armbar submission, make you tap out, transition to a rear naked choke, make you say, tap out, okay? Put you in a Darce choke, make you tap out, slap a guillotine on your ass, make him tap out. Brian, assume the position. Come on. He's not assuming the position, y'all. He's not assuming the position. Assume the position, Jensen trolling. Assume the position. He's not, y'all. He need to assume the position. Hey, I'm going to tell you that. Assume the damn position, boy. Assume the position. Assume the position. Sitting there laughing. Can't even answer the damn question.
That's why I stopped talking. It's all good.
Assume the position. Assume the position. You hadn't done diddly poo. Assume the damn position, boy. Yeah, forget him. Okay? He's not assuming the position. He answer no damn question. Now, if you answer the question, assume the damn position. Okay? Shut your mouth and assume that damn position, boy.
Alejandro Chavez Mortega in the building.
Yeah, man. That's the dude. Having a little fun up in here. Now, Antonina Shevchenko, though, she fighting a very tough opponent in Ji-Yoon Kim. Okay? This girl only got one loss, man. She's got one real loss in mixed martial arts, man. She good. Okay? This is actually, to be honest, Ji-Yoon Kim, to me, is a tougher matchup for Antonina than Ashley Evans Smith. I think so. Ji-Yoon Kim is a beast, man. She crazy, too. She's crazy as hell. She be coming in there, she be doing them screaming sounds, and I don't know what the hell be wrong with her, man. But old girl be screaming and shouting, ah! Ah! I be like, what the hell is wrong with Ji-Yoon Kim? Like, damn, girl. I mean, you know.
She be doing that.
Yeah,
she
man.
Be doing like the screaming thing.
Yeah, she be screaming and stuff, man. Like, this damn girl on some crack cocaine. She on some of that Tyson Fury stuff, man. I'm like, God, dog, this girl, you know, when I see Ji-Yoon Kim fight, I just think she looked like somebody that took a line of cocaine. You know, I think her and Oscar and Tyson Fury, they done got together and they just, you know, start sniffing lines of cocaine together. That's what I think, because she crazy. Now, her most notable win is over Justine Kish. And y'all remember Justine Kish. You know, she, Felice Harry beat her so bad that she pooped herself.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what it is, okay? Yeah, man, Ji-Yoon Kim be doing all that darn screaming. I'm like, damn, girl, I don't want to hear all that screaming. Just shut up and fight. But this is a tougher fight. Like, Ji-Yoon Kim is very rough and rugged, okay? She rough, man. Girl got a chin. This fight gonna go the distance, but Antonina, she can't wait to get started with this girl, because Ji Yoon Kim is gonna press the action immediately. I'm talking about she is gonna come right in. She ain't gonna want to touch gloves and none of that stuff. Okay, Ji Yoon Kim is coming in there, man. She coming in there, and she coming for blood. Like I like Ji Yoon Kim because she don't she don't really waste a lot of time. Okay, she don't waste a lot of time getting started. She starts immediately. Okay.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of her. I need to do more though. I want to watch if I can find uh, what's her name? Definitely the Kish fight, and then the other. I think she's from Brazil. The Lucy Pulova. But from what I've seen, I agree with you. I do think that she's it's a more solid opponent than what's her name.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the touching glove stuff, sometimes that triggers me. I don't know why. Like, just get in there and fight. All this sportsman stuff.
Hey, Ji Yoon Kim kind of crazy, man. Okay, Ji Yoon Kim. Hey Tim, just ignore Brian. Brian trolling, man. Look, man, just go ahead. This dude can't even assume the position. Just stop, y'all. Just ignore this dude. Okay, just let him talk to himself, y'all. Cause we kind of know what it is, man. Okay. Man, Ji Yoon Kim is rough, man. She rough, and she's very, very, very aggressive, man. And I kind of wonder how Antonina is gonna deal with the constant pressure. Antonina's a very good counterpuncher, and she's a southpaw, so she's gonna make it difficult for Ji Yoon Kim. And Ji Yoon Kim, she can't be reckless when it comes to Antonina. Like if she's gonna put pressure on Antonina. One fight that I would probably tell her to watch is what's that girl, the big girl that she fought in Muay Thai? It was she fought Claire Baxter. Okay, she fought Claire Baxter. Claire Baxter gave Antonina a tough fight. Antonina was breathing, man. She was breathing for air. Like she had that big ass girl all over her. And that's a lot of work, man. When somebody bigger than you, like physically bigger and they stronger, and you sitting there trying to fight them and put skill on them, and you got to move them around. A big opponent that's rough, those people, man, I'm telling you right now, they'll drain your stamina. They will drain your cardio. They'll drain everything. Antonina, you can see her in the corner, man, gasping for air like she was breathing hard. But Claire Baxter, huge, man, and she made Antonina work. Antonina had to pull out her skill sets, man. Okay, she had to pull out her skill sets. TC, I disagree. Antonina does fight well pressure, and she does well fighting backwards.
She does a good job of controlling, like, at fighting at her pace.
She can make somebody walk into something. Okay, her foot movement. I'm sorry, I don't think her pressure. I think she's good at handling pressure. It just depends. See, with Claire Baxter was so physically dominating and strong that Claire felt like that Antonina's power wasn't gonna hurt. So Claire just came straight ahead. But Claire did it. It wasn't technical. So Antonina was able to outpoint a person like Claire Baxter. Ji Yoon Kim, she fights similar. Okay, she's a pressure fighter. That's what she does. She's gonna try to come in, and I've seen her to be reckless. Okay, I've seen her to be very, very reckless. I don't think, and being reckless, that's not a style that's gonna hurt Antonina. If you're reckless against Antonina Shevchenko, remember, if you make a mistake, if you make a mistake,
I don't know, Cole. I mean,
you have to pay.
Yeah.
If you make a mistake, you have to pay, and that's what's gonna happen to Ji Yoon Kim. If she makes a mistake,
you're right, Coach.
She gonna pay.
I think you're right because I'm looking at some of this and against Kish, and she does make a few mistakes. And you look at Antonina Shevchenko, she actually is. It's less obvious, but Antonina actually is a pressure fighter, and she's cutting off the ring like she cuts off the ring like a friggin' a Terminator, man. And if Ji Yoon Kim comes in wild, she can get caught. Now I want to see how much power Antonina, she has the knockout power. It'd be interesting to see because Ji Yoon Kim, she'll stand up with you, man, and this could be, depending on, like I said, we have to see how much power Antonina has, but Ji Yoon Kim can get caught with one, man. She can. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, she gonna
cuts off the ring, and she is extremely poised. Extremely. Antonina actually is a pressure fighter.
She's gonna get caught by Antonina. Antonina does well with those people that come in out of control and they just try to come in and put that pressure. You know, Antonina does good against those kind of people. The people that she do that I think she would struggle against, to me, I think it's the Claire Baxter types. Y'all go look at that fight versus Claire Baxter. She had to pull out some more tools, man, because Claire Baxter was not making it easy. You know, Claire don't really care about her body. You know, when I say that, she don't care about being hit because it just Antonina strikes didn't seem to hurt Claire Baxter. I mean, she was stunning her, but Claire was eating them punches and coming straight ahead. Okay, she was eating them punches coming ahead. She was taking them leg kicks coming straight ahead, and it's like okay, and Antonina, she's not gonna initiate the ground. Okay, I don't think she's gonna initiate the ground.
Me either.
I think Antonina can take you down, and she will take you to the ground as a defensive posture, like it's a counter. Like when people rush in too far, Antonina, knowing judo, she can actually rotate you around, rotate you over the hip, and take you down. I've seen her do that. So
I think it's going to be a filling out process, and then she's going to start tagging Kim a little bit.
yeah, people got to be careful, man. Antonina rushing in there versus Antonina, it's not good, man. Because that you'll get beat. Her and Valentina, that's where they excel at. Antonina is more offensive. She throws more strikes per round than Valentina. Antonina throws a whole lot more strikes per round than Valentina Shevchenko. But, you know, I think Antonina's a better counterpuncher than Valentina.
Me too.
I think Valentina is more accurate than Antonina, but I think Antonina's a better counterpuncher. And Antonina's going to catch him. And like when they rush in, Antonina going to catch you. That's how it is, okay?
Yeah, and TC, I don't know if she's going to back Kim up, but I think she's definitely going to tag her. That's, I don't know if she'll back her up. But I think she's definitely going to tag her, and we'll see how much power Antonina has, and we'll see how much of a chin Kim has. That's kind of where I'm at with it. But I like Xinyu Kim, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. She definitely has grit, man. She's there to fight, and she's tall too, man.
Who, Antonina or Kim?
Both of them.
Yeah, Kim though. I'm looking at some video now, man. Kim is like a Kim kind of crazy, man. She just come in there, man, and Kim don't give no F's. She'll stand there and bang. She'll trade, man. She'll trade. She ain't trying to bag up. She trying to trade, and either or. I don't know, man. I don't know if Antonina stand there and trade. Yeah, I think Antonina move in and trade with her. I think she will. But Kim, nah, she ain't trying to bag up, man. This girl like action, man. She ain't trying to chase you around the octagon. Kim in there to fight. She in there trying to fight you.
She has some funny facial expressions. I think you're right. I think she is. She's
yeah, Kim crazy.
Yeah.
Kim crazy, man. She's crazy.
Yeah, you could tell she don't play, man. She could tell she's been through something, man. She there to fight. She's smiling after the round. She just wants to fight, man. Look at her. Yeah, I'm watching the fight right now. Okay, so that's why. Yeah. Okay. She's the fighter.
Okay, Edward Brown, you want some attention? Let me see. What do you mean wait a minute? You mean if we are judging someone as entertainer and not liking them fighting doesn't mean you can't fight them and beat them? No, I don't know about that. What I said was my point. You can have your opinion, but my
who said that? And salute Alejandro. I didn't see your comment. Edward Brown is a bad example to prove. What are you talking about?
It's a good example because if you're gonna sit here and say somebody suck at something they've been doing for most of their life, if you're gonna say that they suck, then you get your ass in there and then you see if you can do it better. How about that? See, that's what I'm getting at.
This guy, he came in late, doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Let's just ignore him. Okay, let's just ignore this guy.
You want attention, Edward?
Huh?
No, I'm to Edward. I wonder if he wants attention or something. He came in late, don't even know what we. We moved past that already.
Yeah, we already done with that. And you kind of just here in limbo. Yeah, I'm looking at Kim, man. Throw some blows, man. Yeah, Kim gonna fight. She ain't. Kim ain't moving, man. And she be doing them little screaming sounds, man, like them primal screams. I'm like, God, dog, Kim. God, dog. Look at Kim over here screaming and stuff. Yeah, this is, man. Yeah, come on, man. Y'all people stingy with the likes, man. Okay, I got it. That's fine. I got a couple people in here. And y'all want to be stingy.
Yeah, appreciate it, Jason.
All right.
Tony, smash the like button.
Okay. Yeah, we got 20 likes in here now. Appreciate it. Assume the position, O'Brien Jensen. Assume the position.
He said, appreciate it, Jason, but you still gonna get that work.
I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing, man. I told him to assume the position, man. I gotta get that. I don't know, Jensen. You think Kim is gonna back? I don't know, man. I just from her fights, man. I see her stand in there, man. I see her stand in there. I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta. I don't know. Maybe you done seen a fight where she backed up at. Okay, maybe you seen an underground fight. Cause I know her recent fight against Lucy Pudilova, man. She stood in there, man. She got her ass whooped, but she stood in there. Like she don't.
Just off GP, she just looks like one of those fighters, like Holly, that'll just, her arm will break before she taps. I could be wrong, but she just looks like one of those. That's just her demeanor.
But she can cut off the octagon like a mother, boy. And so Antonina gonna have a hard time. Kim gonna stay in your face. Kim can cut that octagon off though. I can appreciate that, but Kim ain't got no hands, man. And it's crazy, man. She better use the other aspects of her MMA, man, because she ain't got no hands like that, man. Her hands weren't better than Lucy Pudilova, and hands Dern ain't better than Antonina Shevchenko. But she's a purple belt in BJJ, and she's a third degree black belt in Hapkido. Yeah, Hapkido, man. That's like the real calm style, man. Hapkido is real calm, man. It's more of like a defensive style. Like I've seen some people doing that, man. I've seen some people doing Hapkido before, man. And they Hapkido people supposed to know how to counter your ass to death, man. But she not. I don't know, man. She ain't displaying it good. She just in here banging, man. Like she ain't using nothing. She getting and a jab. But I tell you, boy, once she get in there close, if she close the distance and start fighting in that mid range, she pretty dangerous, man.
Sometimes she throws punches, and from the little what I've seen, I'm not saying I've seen like every single one of her fights, but sometimes I feel like she just kind of, if she gets in there, she gets excited, she starts throwing those punches, and she's going to be open to counters, Man,
yeah,
she's definitely not as accurate as Antonina. Like you said, against Lucy Pudilova, I haven't seen that fight, but I'll check it out. But from what I've seen,
she can't handle the jab. She can't handle the jab. Lucy Pudilova was jabbing her ass to death. But she put on a jab festival. All you gotta do is jab her, man. Jab her, man. Shoot. Ji Yoon Kim probably, man, she ready. Jab her to death, man. That girl ready for a right.
Yeah. Guys, this is good MMA talk. Smash the like button. We got 3 more. Smash the like button, man.
Man. Yeah.
God dang.
Yeah, she got the reach, but I don't know, man. I don't know, Zaman. See, I thought Lucy Pudilova jabbed her to death, man. I honestly believe in my person. I thought Lucy Pudilova won that fight, man. And I thought Lucy just did a better job with the jab. It just seems like, man, that Kim was, I don't know, man. It wasn't like any rhyme or reason. She was just like, it's like she was throwing to the wind and just like, okay, if it land, it land. If it don't, it don't. But I'm finna go out on my shield banging with you. But Kim, she do a good job of cutting off the octagon. I think that's her really strong point, is that this girl can cut off this octagon and she keep the person in front of them. And that's like a good thing, because even if she's not that accurate, she can still get shots off, and you never know how that affect Antonina. But I noticed when she get in close and she start firing in close, she real accurate. But outside, where Antonina fights, if Antonina fights outside, Antonina gonna beat the hell out of her, man. If she stay on the outside and if she clinch with Antonina, she gonna get her ass whooping. Have y'all seen Antonina's Muay Thai clinch? Like it's brutal, man. When she puts you in that Muay Thai clinch, Antonina be about to break your neck, man. And then, let somebody put you in a Muay Thai clinch, man. Let somebody put you in there and then take your head and shove it down. Like, man, it's painful as hell, man. Your neck be hurting.
Yeah,
and it's
man.
like, man, then somebody kneeing you in the head. God almighty, man. Tell
Coach, quick question, Coach. Do you think that Antonina's going to be, she's going to get ducked a lot? It's going to be a lot of mysterious circumstances when it comes to getting fights with her opponents? Or do you think she's going to be able to get fights?
I think they're going to stumble to the top. They're going to duck her. But see, here go the thing with Antonina, man. Antonina is 33, man. And she leaving her prime, bro. And I saw you know what? I saw something when she fought Claire Baxter. Like I've never, to me, in my opinion, it looked like she was winded, man. And I'm like, dang, Antonina like winded in this fight. Like what? And I'm starting to think that I don't know her age. I mean, could Father Time be starting to catch Antonina? Like you don't know. She's 33. When you turn 35, man, that's when Father Time really begin to get you, man.
Yeah.
35, 36.
At least with the men, I don't even know when it comes typically with the women. I mean, I know for the men it does.
Yeah, it come fast, man. Like
Yeah.
people like Marion, man, they older. But I think
It's different
Marion
with her.
I think Marion gonna be she getting out at 43 probably.
Yeah.
I think she's not gonna stay long because she started late. She hit her prime late. So Marion is still like in her prime in MMA, but she not gonna fight till she's 50 and 45. Marion getting up out the game before she turned. I know she out before she 45. I know that because her son he'll be going to college soon, and she been using her MMA pay to pay for his college. That's what she saved it for.
Yeah. She has a lot of stuff going on outside of fighting, man. I mean, you go look at her Instagram. She has a lot of stuff going on. She's not gonna be here for forever. She's not gonna be here for probably too much longer. But I'm sure she could do it the way that she takes care of herself and that and so on and so forth. But it takes a toll on your body, man. I'm here. I am. I messed up my bursa, which is connected like to the Achilles in my heel playing basketball, and that thing's been bothering me for years. I used to be able to dunk and everything. I'm only about 5'10". So I mean, imagine how it is when you get up there in age, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Imagine, bro, you might be sitting on top of a mountaintop talking about, I have a dream and all that stuff, man. That's what you be doing.
Yeah.
Hearing stuff be messed up, man. Man. All right, Rugby Queen is in the god doggone building. Oh, no, she ain't in the building yet, but she says she back. She'll be in the building. Okay, Edward Brown, sorry, brother. It's a miscommunication. Yeah, man. So I don't. Yeah. Yeah, Ed Brown, I guess I misunderstood you, man. I misunderstood you. Okay, I think we both did. Because I didn't quite understand the question. I don't know, because I think I felt like
Look,
we
you
had
came
already.
here talking about it's a bad example. What are you talking about? Be specific.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. If you tell
Be
me what you're talking
specific.
about.
You got, be specific.
Yeah.
All right.
So no
Be
disrespect.
specific. No disrespect, but be specific.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, TC.
Hey, Coach, can you give me a minute? Me a minute? I need to park my car and get into my house.
Hey, she's gonna put the shades on. Nobody go near her. She's gonna mess y'all up. Hey, TC, what's up, man?
What's up, Rugby? Was that Rugby or okay? Yeah, we got Rugby in here.
Yeah, maybe y'all right, Brian. Maybe I don't know. I've never saw her, man. She looked good against Queenie Navarre. And then I'm like, man, but okay, maybe it is because Claire Baxter's a big, rugged opponent, man. Because I was like, is Antonina starting to age? I'm like, is she? I don't know, but I think she's going to get ducked, man. They're going to be running. If she go in here and she brutalize Ji Kim, they're going to duck her, okay? Oh, Stamina said cut him.
I'll cut him a little slack, but people coming here jumping on people. No, I'll cut him some slack. Be specific. All right.
Yeah, hey, Brown. I think I didn't understand the question. I was trying to understand the question, but I didn't, man. So
you already moved past that subject 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
If I hurt your feelings, my bad. But
Yeah, my bad, bro. My bad. Just ask the question, or just be specific, man, and then I can answer for you, bro. No problem. No problemo, sir. We got you. Oh man.
So what were you saying, Coach? We got Rugby Queen.
Is Rugby Queen in the building? Let me see.
Yeah, I'm here.
How you doing, sis?
Good. I'm just walking into my house.
Man, this is
okay.
The legendary
Made home,
Rugby
safe
Queen.
and sound, and I'm happy to hear that. We got the legendary Rugby Queen in the building.
Hey, y'all, Brian Jensen back. Hey, Brian, why you torturing me today, man? Assume the position. So Rugby Queen, man, what this fight and oh wait a minute, y'all. God dog, it's an hour and a half into the show. Yo, I wanted to ask y'all about Macy Barber. Man, she called out Mackenzie Dern. Rugby Queen, we got to get your thoughts.
I'm not surprised. I mean, especially if, because this fight was supposed to happen in LFA a couple of times, but Mackenzie Dern's turned her down. So I'm not surprised by it. I think, that fight should happen because, they've tried to have this fight happen before. And, I don't know why Mackenzie Dern turned her down, but there's obviously a reason there.
Maybe she couldn't make weight.
Maybe.
It is ironic. Somebody who struggled making weight against somebody who's struggling making weight called out.
That's possible.
I think Mackenzie Dern. You know what? I think you can tell Macy Barber, like genuinely don't like her, man. Macy Barber does not like Mackenzie Dern, like straight up, and you can hear, in the way she talk about her, man.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll be a good fight. Cause both of the two they skilled, man. They skilled. Mackenzie Dern more so on the ground. Macy Barber got them hands. So, and I always said that Mackenzie Dern, the first fight that she ever loses is gonna be by knockout. I've been saying that for a long time, man. I think she is gonna lose ultimately by a knockout because somebody else is gonna be more disciplined. Okay. Yeah. That's what I think. I don't know, man. But it's a fight I actually want to see, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is a fight that I want to see. I want to see Macy Barber versus Mackenzie Dern, and I think I think Dana White, they're gonna make that fight.
That'll be a good fight. I think that'll be a good fight. Macy Barber, they both gotta. We'll see, man, because they both have had. Oh, Macy, that was her first. Was that her second time or first time missing weight?
Man, it's like her third time missing weight. Who, Mackenzie Dern? Man, it's like her third time.
Is that her third or fourth?
That'll be a good fight.
That's a third or fourth. Yeah, it'd still be a good fight.
Okay.
Man, you and Ed Brown, boy, y'all going at it. Get the fire extinguisher, guys. Get the fire extinguishers. We're going to cool these guys off. We're going to cool them off. All right. So, y'all cool, Ed. Everything's all good, man. Just take a deep breath.
This dude in his feelings and stuff. Come correct.
Take a deep breath.
Come correct. Tell somebody what you're talking about. You want to cry about it, cry about it. I'm not even addressing you, dude. You still talking.
Yeah,
Oh, baby.
Just take a deep breath, y'all. Take a breath. Whoosha! That's Edmonton Durian's old form. Whoosha! Oh, man. So, okay, so...
The dude with his, what is it?
Who do y'all think wins this fight? Okay, Macy Barber versus Mackenzie Dern.
I don't know. I'm not sure how Macy Barber is on the ground. So I have to see how she does on the ground. But I know she definitely has hands.
Okay. Well, Brian Jensen. Okay, comment section. Let's involve you guys, okay? Who do you think? Okay? Who do you think wins this fight between Mackenzie Dern and Macy Barber, okay? All right, we're going to go to Brian Jensen. I already said Barber is going to win, so we got one for Barber. Tristan McCoy says Macy Barber. That's two for Barber. Johnny Swab said Thick Kinsey. He called her Thick Kinsey. Don't want that work. God, dog, that's three for Macy Barber.
If I had to pick, I definitely am going to go with Macy Barber.
God, dog. TC Johnson said Dern will end up on the ground with her. Dennis. Oh, okay. So TC got Dern. So it's 3-1 in favor of Barber.
I think
4-1 Barber. Johnny Suave.
Barber.
My man Johnny Suave. Okay, Zaman 17 says Dern 4-2. Mackenzie Dern's takedown's not that impressive. So I think Benzine probably going for Barber. So 5-2 for Barber. Okay, God.
Her
dog.
stand-up's not impressive at all either, for sure.
I don't know, boy. She threw that feint, threw that overhand right against Amanda Bobby Cooper, though. I was like, God, dog. She caught Amanda Bobby. But you know what, though?
Yeah, but that's Cooper. Like,
I'm going to put Amanda Bobby Cooper on the no-love list. I am. I'm going to put her on the no-love list. I really am. Because, Full-Time pointed this out to me. He said, man, I was on one of his live streams, and he was saying, man, have you ever looked at Amanda Bobby's resume? And I'm like, you know what? I ain't seen it in a while, but I know she had to fight Cavillo, and I know she fought Mackenzie Dern, and I'm like, and he was like, man, you got to go look at her resume. So now when you look at her resume, and real quick, this is a segue, as Amazing Eric always says. Like they giving her, man, some hellified opponents, man. Okay, she fought Aspen Ladd, man. She got submitted by Aspen Ladd, big ass. Okay, then she fought Tatiana Suarez. God, dog. Tatiana Suarez gave her Darce choke. Damn, Darce chokes ain't no joke, man. Things will kill you. Then she got submitted by Cynthia Cavillo, rear naked choke. Mackenzie Dern gave her a rear naked choke. And then she fought in there against Ashley Yoder. Tough fight. That's a hell of a resume, y'all.
Well, I think the reason they gave Mackenzie Dern Amanda Bobby Cooper is because she's susceptible to submissions. So they gave her somebody that she could definitely beat on the ground for sure. So that's the only reason I can think of that they would match that up. I feel like they're trying to push Dern to make her look like she's better than what she really is, and she's really not.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they padded Dern's resume with that. I don't know. Amanda Bobby Cooper she got a hell of a resume. And I thought she beat Yoder, man. I thought she actually won the fight. But Yoder got it, man. You gotta, I think them last takedowns and Yoder ended up on top. I think that's what gave the decision to Yoder. That's what I thought. I don't know.
Yeah, that last fight was pretty. Amanda Bobby Cooper has a freaking strong, tough resume, man.
Yeah, man, she getting beat by top fighters, man. I'm like, God, dog. They keep giving her these top fighters, man. They ain't giving her no oh, hey, here's a room to grow fighter. Nope, they ain't doing that. Look, Amanda Bobby Cooper hit the ground running. She hit the ground running. They put it, hey, look, let me let you fight Cynthia Cavillo. She go in there and get choked the hell out. Okay, here, I'm gonna throw you a bone with Angela Footface Magana. So you go ahead, you go ahead and beat her Footface ass. So she knocked out Footface. Then she said, nope. Now let's see if Mackenzie Dern's a hype job. Go in there, let's see what you got. Mackenzie Dern damn near knocked her out. And then go in here with Ashley Yoder. Ashley Yoder beatable. She lost to Ashley Yoder. Ashley Yoder tough though. I don't know what people be talking about, man. Ashley Yoder's tough. She real tough.
Ashley Yoder's tough, man.
Yeah, she tough, man. And people, I don't know, man, why people sleep on, I don't know, people, I just saw some comments, Ashley Yoder, she sucks. I'm like, no. This girl, hey, Ashley Yoder's a brown belt, man. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, man, she gave Mackenzie Dern all she can handle. And Mackenzie couldn't even keep the girl on the ground, man. Mackenzie is an accomplished BJJ practitioner, man. Ashley Yoder's only a brown belt, man, but Ashley Yoder was able to, really neutralize Mackenzie Dern. Ashley Yoder did a good job, man.
You could tell. I mean, you look at Ashley Yoder's takedowns and things. I mean, she did a great job against Mackenzie Dern. So I mean, I can. You say she has a brown belt?
Yeah. Ashley Yoder's a brown belt. Yeah, old girl tough, man. She tough, man. Like, it ain't no walk in the park, man. You look at her, she looks skinny. Like, Ashley Yoder don't even like a fighter, man. Like, you look at her like, man, Ah, dog, you blow some wind on Ashley Yoder, man. Hell, she might blow away in the wind. You know? Like, yeah, she probably get in there and get her ass whooped. But nah, she shot me. I thought Mackenzie Dern was gonna go in there and blow her away, man. But nah, she went in there and she took the fight to Mackenzie Dern. And she's
one of the, Ashley Yoder's one of those fighters that, you know, for whatever reason, she doesn't, you know, have as much publicity as other fighters. But I've seen some of her fights, and she definitely is a very solid, competitive, you know, fighter. I definitely can't take anything away from her.
Newsflash. Vicious. I think this is that I guy. Remember that Jessica I fanboy? Hey, Vicious Sight, assume the position. You just said that the Muay Thai sisters are overrated, and you talking about Jessica I. Assume the position.
Oh my! I
think this is you, fat boy. Fat boy. I know that's you, fat boy. Assume the position, fat boy. Fat boy. Come on, fat boy. I know that's fat boy. This dude been trolling me for 5 years, y'all. I know this is him. I swear to God, this is him, y'all. Fat boy. I told you, fat boy.
I missed it. I saw the first. I didn't see the I part. Yeah, okay.
Wait a second. Vicious Sight. How do you say they're not? Wait a minute. Valentina Shevchenko defeated Juliana Pena with an armbar submission. How are you going to explain this? Assume the position, fat boy. What is he talking about, y'all?
I don't know. Untested against Green.
Come on. Wait a minute. Where's Ruby Queen? Hey, Ruby Queen.
Yeah.
We need you to do a mental evaluation on this guy. Like right now, like fast, okay? Because it's something wrong with this guy.
I think he's just very insecure and just trying to get a reaction out of people. Like, you know, that's what trolls do because, you know, they got nothing better to do in their life but go and troll other people. So maybe he's probably insecure, I think.
Man, yeah, he did get a reaction. Damn it, Ruby. You're right. You're right again. Assume the position, fat boy. Okay. Now, Brian Jensen has said Sarah Kaufman is a wrestler. Yep, Pena is a wrestler, an excellent grappler and wrestler. And Valentina beat them both on the ground.
That's funny.
How's he going to explain this? Oh, yeah. Now, Poliana Botello versus Cynthia Cavillo. I'm going to be honest. I got to tell y'all. Boy, I love Cynthia Cavillo.
Me too.
I think Poliana Botello might have this, though. I think Botello might got it, man. Poliana Botello is a beast. And I'm going to tell you who I want to see her. I wouldn't mind seeing Macy Barber and Poliana Botello in there. I wouldn't mind seeing them two. Like, Poliana Botello is a dang beast, y'all. When I tell y'all that she coming, hey, man, this girl knocking everybody the hell out. I'm sorry. I'm a Poliana Botello fan. I'm trying to get on for an interview, but, you know, them darn Brazilians, man, they'll do the interviews, too. They'll do interviews, but they don't speak no English. And I'm like, yo, I ain't translating nothing. I be telling them, I ain't translating nothing. I told her that, Poliana, I ain't translating nothing. You're going to have to get somebody up here to translate, you know, if we're going to get this interview. And she be like, okay, Zaman. Now, you're saying that she's a roid voice. Yeah, retract that damn message, son. Because you have no proof. What proof do you have? Because if you're going to say that Poliana Botello, okay, you're going to call her roided, okay. How are you going to explain Holly Holm? How's he going to explain that? Man, I always got to hate, man. Every time I get excited about somebody, here you come hating. Man.
Who said that?
Zaman, you know, he retracted that message. Man, come on.
Oh, okay. It's all good.
You gonna shut that up, man. Y'all just know Poliana finna knock out some of y'all favorite fighters. That's what that is. Voice, not looks. Man, come on, man. Look, gonna shut that up, man. Gonna shut that up. Poliana Botello, a beast. You can say she talk like whoever. That's a beast. Okay? How you gonna explain that?
Yeah, I mean, you can't use the voice test, Zaman. Love you, man, or I don't know that's, but we can't use that.
Nah, man, can't use that. Come on, man, stop it. Here we go again. Who is that? Who is that? Rubber, you cooking food?
I am actually.
Rugby's about to get it in.
Rubber over there cooking.
What?
Yeah.
I say you about to get it in.
I'm making Chinese cabbage and chicken.
Oh, that sounds good. Now, Brian Jensen has said, yep, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, Vicious, the French girl. I know who you talking about. Crap, you're talking about, damn, there's so many of these damn fighters. Who pulled out against Caitlin Young? It was, dang, hold on. I'll check. There's so much information, man. I can't remember. Yeah, I did an interview with Caitlin Young. Shoot, man. She tried to. Caitlin Young versus hold on, she pulled out nah, it wasn't Pam Bam Sorensen.
While you're thinking about it, Johnny said he wants to learn the language so he can flirt with the lady. Hey, man, Johnny, sometimes you don't need to know the language, man. Sometimes you don't even need all that.
Nah, you don't gotta know no language. Trust me.
Yeah, man.
Trust me. I done been to other countries, man, where they ain't speak a lick of English, and you know, hey, old coach had them going out, and they all understand one thing: affection, buddy. Yep. And they know if you like them, and if they feel the vibes, it don't matter what you speak, boy. They'll figure out how to communicate with you. Trust me. I've been in Brazil one time, man. Fun place.
Where'd you go? Did you?
I went to Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, that's what's up. I want to go there.
Yeah, it's a nice place, man. It's a nice place. The beaches there are tremendous, man. Love the beaches. I can't remember who Caitlin Young poured out against, man, or who that. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. Benzine. Come on, Cyborg kills Caitlin Very. Let me see. Yeah. That's who it was. Thank you, Stamina. It was Zara dos Santos. Okay, it was Zara Fernando Santos. Yep, she pulled out, man. She got injured, man. Yeah, Stamina. Go to the beaches, boy. Them Brazilian beaches, man. They be PG-13 channel. Yeah, man. Trust me.
Coach, you talked about Zara dos Santos a few times. You said she's pretty solid, though, right?
Yeah, man. Zara dos Santos got some hands, man. She got some hands. See, Zara dos Santos would have been good in the tough house, man. Girl can fight, man. She can fight on her feet. She can fight on the ground. Girl can bang, but they overlooked her too. They overlooked Cindy. They overlooked Liz Phillips. They overlooked all the people, man. All these people. And they just told them, heck no. We ain't dealing with y'all. Y'all can't be in our show. Forget that crap. And they paid all that money, man, and the UFC knew they wasn't going to even put them in there. That's the thing I hate. Yeah. Okay, Ruby Queen is cooking the chicken and cabbage. And, yeah, man. Yeah, that's what we do.
TC's back. You didn't miss much, TC. We're just chopping it up about different things.
Yeah, Stamina, she might fix you a plate, man. You know, ask her for some of that food. Might go on and fix you. Yeah. You know what, Brian? I ain't been keeping up with Tough either, man. I swear to God I haven't. I thought I would, but yeah, I watched Leah Letson fight. That's it, and then have there been any more shows on? Any more Tough shows been on?
I have. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't kept up with it either.
Yeah,
I don't really know a whole lot what's going on.
See no Dern Tough shows. I don't know. But I know I was trolling. I ain't gonna even lie, Brian. I did, man. I know you gonna laugh at this, but I trolled. What's his name, man? Boris. What's his name? You know, everybody troll him and they pick at him and then he get mad. You know who I'm talking about? Boris 100. What's his name? General Africa. I know you know who this is, man. You gotta help me out, General.
What you talking about? MMA? Boris?
No, man. This a hip hop dude. What's his name, man? Boris Bosco. Is Bosco?
Bosco.
Yeah, man. I was trolling.
Yeah. I know Bosco.
I said, man, you a sensitive ass dude. He said, MF, you a sensitive ass dude. Look at you, man. Look at you.
Talking about Bosco 100.
Yeah, man.
Like
yeah.
He's funny as hell, but he be getting into it with so many dudes. I'd be like, damn, Bosco, you stay in beef.
Yeah, man. I
he called out Anthony Joshua though. That was funny.
Nah, he get hurt.
Oh no, he can't fight. He can't.
He can't, man. I told him. I said, Bosco, I slapped the taste right out your mouth. Man, dude got mad. He said, well, come find me then. Come find me. Come find me. I'm real, man. I'm real. I said, Bosco, you ain't gonna do shh. He said, what you, man, I'll come over there. I said, you don't know where I live, Bosco.
Bosco's all the way down there in LA and he wants you to fly over there from North Carolina.
Yeah, man, I slapped Bosco. Shut up, Bosco. Yeah, he ain't been live in a while though. Or I wonder if I think he blocked me. I don't know.
That's probably what it is. I'm surprised that he blocked you though. I don't know.
So you can't. So if somebody block you, you can still see their page or whatever, but you just don't know if they go live.
Well, I'm not sure because I was only blocked on Twitter.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about Instagram.
Yeah, I think he blocked me on Instagram.
I forgot who blocked me on Twitter. It was who was it? It wasn't Angela Hill. Because I wasn't mean to her, but I kind of called her out for being, all that stuff. And then it was somebody else. I'm not sure about IG though.
I'm done cooking, by the way.
I bet that tastes good.
It's really good.
Man, that's what's up. Cook that chicken fast. We're gonna let Gordon Ramsay check it out to see if it's good. You're like rugby. It's blind. Damn. No, I'm just.
There it is. If you want to see it, it's right there.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Hold on, she's showing us the chicken, y'all.
I don't have it on the right screen. Let me see. But you know what? That sounds actually very good though. Cabbage.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I've been eating a lot more. Coach got me eating on the healthy stuff, and I feel a lot more refreshed. Yeah, I'm getting less sleep, and I'm still feeling better.
Yeah, man. Shoot, drink my alkaline water in the morning for breakfast, for lunch.
What's the other stuff you drink? Not apple cider.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar, man. Take me some of that. Take some apple cider vinegar raw, right before I step into work. Drink my alkaline water, man. Get my tablespoon of vinegar.
What does it taste like? The apple cider vinegar.
Bitter.
I'm like I see it, but I'm like nervous to taste it.
It's real bitter, but
Does it taste like apple?
A little bit, man. It's fermented, so you can't really. It's like real acidic.
Oh, okay.
It's real acidic.
What does it help with, Coach?
Yeah, you know what, man. Help with circulation, blood pressure. All right,
man. You talk this dude. Okay, you're done, man. You're gone. I was done talking to you. Now you're just talking shit, man. Just get out. You're done. Bye.
What did he say?
He said, "Quit jocking." I'm trying to become more healthy. This dude, that's how I know he's a sensitive fool. Ain't nobody even talking to you, dude. Go ahead, Coach.
Okay, man. All right.
You fucking loser, man.
Yeah, let it go. Yeah, okay, boy. You real close.
No,
situation getting intense, and situation is about to be neutralized.
I took him out anyway, man. The dude he still got me on his mind, man. Ain't nobody even thinking about him. He's gone, man. But what does the apple cider vinegar do, man?
Yeah, it definitely work your circulation, man. And if you got blood clots, man, definitely work. People with blood clots, man, they need to be drinking that stuff. It'll dissolve them.
Isn't it also a detox?
Yeah, it's a detox. Yeah, it's a detox. It's a good detox. I drink mine raw. See, I don't put it in nothing. I drink mine raw. I drink it raw. I just take me a cup. I swig it. I put a mouthful in there, swish it around a little bit, and I dilute it. See, I dilute it in my own mouth. Like your saliva come in, and when it's acid in your mouth, saliva will dilute it for you. So I let my own saliva do it, and then I swallow it.
Oh.
Okay. And then it make it go down better. And to me, it worked faster like that. Like when I put it in water, I don't feel the effects, but when I drink it raw, I feel the effects immediately.
BA says it'll mess your teeth over time, and then Marcus Bell said it. No, Mr. Bennett. I'm sorry. Salute to Marcus Bell. Mr. Bennett says it makes him pee.
Yeah, I don't notice it messing up my teeth. Because sometimes too you can brush with it, man. You can actually put it on your toothbrush and you can brush with it. And I swear, man, your breath. I don't know. I've noticed my breath been clean, like real clean. I don't know, but I put some on a toothbrush and brush my teeth with it. Brush my tongue with it, man. I swear the cleanest feel that I've ever felt, man. Yep.
Yeah, man, I gotta check that out because I got some downstairs.
Yeah, man. That and then you need black seed oil, apple cider vinegar, and black seed oil. Black seed oil is some good stuff too, man. Black seed oil is real good stuff. Yeah, see, Stamina said he put it into his smoothies. Yeah, man. Stuff. And people always ask me, man, because when I roll up on them, they always ask, man. One person asked me, no, somebody that I used to train. You know, he like 26 now. I think I was telling you this, man. You know, to me, I feel like it keep. I've been taking apple cider vinegar for years, man, and they say it keep your skin nice and pliable, like you look younger, man. There's some 26-year-olds. You know, I'm shaking hands with this one dude. This dude got like old people wrinkles all on his hand. I'm like, boy, what the hell happened to your ass, man? I'm like, damn, what the hell happened to y'all, man? But it's like, man, they got this the standard American diet, man. They eating all this stuff, man. I'm telling you, the chicken Bojangles and the KFCs, the Pizza Huts, and McDonald's and Burger, man, that stuff make your skin look like Dern, like you from The Walking Dead, man. People don't be getting it, man.
Yeah, I've tried to stay away from all the pop and the every once in a while I'll get it, but I don't. I know you don't drink at all. Every once in a while every once in a while I will, but I found that like the next day I'll be wanting like some, fast food. And I'm like, it makes me just feel even worse.
I ain't drinking no dang on soda, man. That stuff. And then all these people be having these damn kidney stones. And I'm like, man, you don't know why you got them kidney stones? You don't know why? Y'all be eating this darn stuff, man. And people be thinking that stuff normal, man. It's just a fact of life. That ain't no fact of life. It's what you eat, man. You are what you eat. And if all you eat is that's what you gonna be. If you put on the inside, you gonna look like on the outside. That's just how it is.
That's right, man.
I be trying to tell people. God, dog. Tell Poliana Badeo. You just better find somebody who can speak Brazilian when I talk to you, Poliana. Don't be playing with them, man. Cause that's the last time I do an article, man. I talked to Talita Bernardo. Nah, man, I ain't doing no more translations, bro.
It takes a lot of time, man.
Yeah, man. Like I got all day to be sitting there typing. Got all day. I love them. Thank you for the interview, but God, we got to have us a translator. Yeah. Told Poliana that. Say she's gonna try to get a friend of hers. Well, you get your friend then. You find somebody. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, man. That's what I do. BA. Yeah, plant food diets, man. I don't even play with it, man. I don't play with that. I stop eating meat and cheese, and I stop eating all these darn. I eat some breads, but I eat grain bread or seeded bread, but I don't eat a whole lot of it, man.
I gotta have my meat.
Yeah, meat is good.
It is good.
Yeah, meat is good. It smells good. I just ain't had it, man. Ain't had
When's the
meat,
last time you had meat, Coach?
bro. It's been about 15 years, man.
God dang.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's been 15 years.
you haven't had a single piece of meat.
In 15 years.
What about seafood?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nope. I ain't had no meat, seafood, fish. It's been 15 years.
you don't feel any temptation?
Nah, man.
Oh,
Because I don't want to go back to being sluggish and couldn't think straight. Man, I did a detox. I did a 90-day detox. And man, I ain't had food in my stomach and stuff was leaving and exiting. And I'm like, how stuff still coming out of me and I'm not even eating, But that's poison, man. All them poisons coming out. Yeah, but I'm about to do another detox coming up here. And
so that's what that apple cider vinegar does.
Yeah, detox.
Okay.
Yep. And I tell you this, I know right before Thanksgiving, cause see, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving anyway. I just we do stuff, but I don't be eating all that stuff, man. I be seeing people at these darn functions and you need to eat something. You need to eat something. I ain't eating that crap. I'd be like y'all. I ain't trying to be like y'all. Shoot, I want to be drug free. But and I do it during Thanksgiving too, on purpose. Just as a reminder, y'all. Well, shoot, God dog, we've been on this for a couple of hours. Creonte, scared Creonte. That's Amanda Nunes.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Did you guys talk about that yet? About the Creonte thing? Scared Creonte?
Nah, we ain't talk about it.
I mean, it is, Chris Cyborg, just calling Amanda a sellout, basically. You are a Brazilian sellout, or she cooning in other words, and that's what that mean. And Chris Cyborg, this last photograph, man, I don't know, man. She's doing everything she can to do this mental warfare against Amanda. And when she had that photograph of Anna India Maria, and that's the last woman to ever submit Amanda Nunes. Hey, man, I mean, it's good strategy, man. They going in. They going in.
I really hope Amanda just makes it to the fight. I'm not saying she's not. Hope she does.
Really sucks for Amanda because she can't train with anybody that has beaten Cyborg.
I mean, unless now she gonna find Erica Pace. That's the only person who ever beat Cyborg. Go find Erica Pace.
Yeah.
But that was like, man, that was
hard
like
to represent.
That was her first fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was like some 15 years ago, man.
Look who we got in the building, Tay Brown.
Tay Brown. Tay Brown. Tay Brown. Tay Brown.
She's awesome.
What's going on, girl?
She was in Madison Square Garden. She didn't get to meet Chris Cyborg, but she got to be at the press conference. She had a really good seat.
Hey, Tay Brown. Yeah, Tay took some pictures, But I was like, Tay, go get you a front seat, Tay.
Had I not been working, I probably would have got to meet her because I would have gone.
Man, yeah.
Because I'm only about 3 to 3.5 hours away from Madison Square Garden.
Man, God, dog, Tay Brown. Yeah, General Africa showing you all that love. General is in the.
You know how I do, Coach. You know how I do. That's my girl.
Brian, you think veganism is a religion? I don't know. I still worship God. I don't know. Well, Brian, let's give you you know what? Let's give Brian some glory. I say, Brian Jensen, assume the position. Now, Brian Jensen, you're coming up here in the chat and you're trying to get everybody off task. And Brian Jensen, I need you to assume the position. Answer the question, Brian. You haven't answered the question. General asked you. I asked you. Rugby Queen may ask him. I don't know. But assume the position, Brian. Assume the position. Ooh. Oh, because I don't
I
choose
mean,
to
well,
eat
coach,
meat.
he's okay. I mean, but coach is not throwing blood on people's thing. I mean, that's one thing. Like, then, now it's starting to act like some of these folks. But
Yeah, man.
with coaches, just eat. It's different.
Veganism, it's just people that don't eat meat, milk. They don't eat anything that comes from an animal. I don't think that's a cult. I just think it's just people making a decision not to eat from an animal. And actually, I can tell you, man, the benefits that I've had not eating animal products, my health has improved like dramatically. I mean, I've done some health damage to my body over years before I took on this journey. But I mean, yeah, man, I feel a lot better than normal. You
Yeah,
know,
and you'd be surprised how many people were born into that too, and they, and so and they enjoy it. My cousin was he was born to that, and he tried meat for a little bit, and he got bigger, but he didn't like it like that, so he went back.
yeah, I don't hate on people that eat meat. Look, man, you eat your meat. I ain't telling people what they. I'm just saying what worked for me. I'm just saying what worked for me. I stopped eating meat. I stopped eating meat
Hey,
because
coach.
it was bad for me.
Coach.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but on Leah Lutzon's PayPal thing, it just went from 351 to 346.
God, dog.
Yep.
Oh no, it's still 351 on my page.
Oh, I don't know. Let me refresh it.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. I was like, why is it?
Leah,
Why did it switch from that? Never mind.
I'm about to say, dang, YouTube. Here we go again. YouTube. Man, I took a YouTube survey. And they was talking about asking, do they think that YouTube is an enjoyable place to be? I was like, God dog. Let me just put hell no on all this.
Right.
Yeah, you think YouTube help get your videos out there? That's a hell no. People can't even get their notifications, man. Man.
Yeah, I saw somebody, or who was it? It was either this stream or one of 7 H or somebody. They got the notification with like 1 minute left. I think it was somebody. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, man. Half the time I don't even be knowing that people be on live, man. Like General, I don't never get yours. Like I have to like just be looking on YouTube and then I just happen to see it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
God dog, man. They got, all the brains at YouTube. They can monitor channels. They can do all this stuff, man.
They took off the super chat on the Smoke City Mobcast, bro.
Yeah, well, they got to, they can get it back. They just got, Junior got to monetize the channel.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, though.
I got a question. This is totally off topic. I know we were talking about food earlier, but I had to ask you guys if you'd ever heard of this restaurant because I had seen videos about it. Had you ever heard of this place called the Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas?
Yeah, I heard of that.
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
It's called the Heart Attack Grill. Basically, they celebrate fatness. Like if you weigh 350 pounds or over, you get to eat there for free. And they serve nothing but the unhealthiest food. Like their fries are fried in lard. And their burgers are called bypass burgers. You have a single bypass burger, then there's a double bypass, and then there's a triple bypass. Then they have a quadruple bypass burger. So, and then their milkshakes, I think they're like really fatty, like buttery milkshakes. And And it's a hospital theme, so when you go in, you have to wear a hospital gown over. You just wear a hospital gown over you, and the waitresses that work there are dressed like nurses. It's like really, but yeah, they basically celebrate fatness. So if you weigh over like 350 pounds, you get to eat there for free.
I tell you what, that's a good marketing thing, though.
I mean, they market it very well. I mean, and they do warn people. They say, warning, this is very dangerous and very unhealthy food. So, I mean, I will say this. It would be something I would do just for the experience and not the food. Like, I would have to get myself in top tier shape and just do it just for the experience and probably never go back there again.
Yeah, I'm with you. I might check out that place once and never, because this is the thing. When I eat, if I even if I do this breakfast menu at McDonald's, and a couple minutes, 30 minutes later, I'm just feeling kind of lousy. I'm just like, I don't feel that way after I eat salad or some of the healthier stuff. I just don't.
Stamina just wrote that I think one burger they were selling was recorded as having 14,000 calories or something like that. And I think that would have been like probably a quadruple burger or something.
Yeah, the quadruple bypass. Man, no. Nah, they can go and keep that thing, man.
Yeah, and you can only pay in cash. And they do serve like alcohol there. Like it's very hospital like themed. Like their shots, they're served in like syringes.
Oh my goodness, sounds scary.
Yeah. They just serve their like alcoholic shots in the syringes. And then what else was there? They also have shots in these or no, they serve shots in these they look like medicine bottles almost.
Man, they taking it to a deep extent.
They take it, and the owner of the that place, he's dressed like a doctor, so they call him the doctor.
What do you think about that, Coach? They thought that one through to the nth degree. Now I'm like, I step in there, I might have a panic attack or something, man.
He used to be a nutritionist, man, and he used to actually try to teach people how to lose weight, but people wasn't listening to him, so he just said, "Forget it."
Oh, and there's also this thing that they do, and I'm not trying to be like dirty or anything, but if you don't like what they do is if you don't finish your burger, you get hit with the paddle, pretty much.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, man, I'd be afraid they're gonna force me to eat something.
I don't know, man. Like just the thought of it like scares me. Like I'm just like thinking, man, the regret I would feel if I went in there and just had a burger. Because like I told, their fries, they call them flatline fries because they're fried in lard.
Yeah, I'm big on the visualization and stuff like that, and I'm not like the biggest health guy, you know what I'm saying? But it's, certain things would make me nervous and going in there you got the visualization, the flat lines and medicine bottles and syringes. I'm like, okay, let me get out of here. I'm still starting to backpedal.
Marcus Bell, he said they have a stretcher waiting.
But that does sound like an interesting place.
Just in case you have a heart attack.
They don't have people rolling.
They got like an ambulance there, and they have like stretchers and stuff. And there have been people who have gotten heart attacks from there. Like one guy, I think he was eating a double bypass or a triple bypass burger and got a heart attack and had to go to the hospital.
Well, there you go. So now they're living up to the name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just stupidity.
People say the food tastes delicious.
All the risks, and people still go.
But yeah, like I have to make sure like my weight is like low or something and I'm in good shape, and then I would go just for the experience. I would probably, if I were going to do it just for the experience, I probably would just get a burger, and their water costs just as much as their soda.
Yeah, I mean, one burger's not going to kill you, but it's, every time I go to like a place like that, or not like that, but fast food, 30 minutes later I'm feeling dry, and then it takes a minute just to get back, and now puts you in a funky feeling, for who knows how many hours, because it takes so long to digest. Like I said, if I was drinking the night before or whatever, which I don't do much, and then I'm craving it, whatever. But other than that, I try to avoid it as much as I can.
Johnny Suave, flatline fries, how cute. Not sickos.
Yeah, bunch of sicko dudes.
They are sickos, and I think and a lot of the guys that go into that restaurant, they only go there for the ladies. They only go there for the ladies just because they want to not finish their burger and get spanked by one of them. Pretty much.
You know what? I think I saw footage of that actually. Now that you say that.
Okay.
Damn.
Are you watching it?
I was just about to. I was like, what is going on?
No, I'm looking at actually looking at Poliana Batanio sign
I was
all his autographs.
Oh, okay.
I thought for a minute. I was like, is Coach going to go watch it?
No, I've seen enough of it, man. I just shoot, man. Yeah, I can imagine wonder what would Gordon Ramsay do if he went there. That's what I wonder.
That's disgusting. Nothing but fat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It is bad. Man.
But that guy John, he be like, yeah, man. And
I don't know how they get there. How people can still go there.
He had one of his he said one of my best friends. He got him in an urn, and he wear it. He actually wear that urn on his neck, and he be telling people, yeah, this is my best friend, and he's now in an urn. I'm like, damn.
Johnny said, I'd rather get tapped by Sijara than go there.
God,
okay.
God, dog. Man, only healthy thing on that hamburger, man, is the onions. That's it. That's the only healthy thing on that hamburger.
You should check out their vegan menu.
What, the Heart Attack Grill got one?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. I wouldn't eat nothing out of there. I wouldn't even drink water.
Cigarettes.
It's cigarettes?
Something like that.
I knew it was going to be something like that. Vegan in quotes.
I wouldn't even drink water out of there, man.
Coach said he wouldn't drink water out of it.
I wouldn't even drink water out of there. God almighty, man. And to think, man, how long it take your body to, if you eat all that in one sitting, take your body a long time, man, to get rid of all that food.
I'd probably hit the gym right afterward because I feel so guilty after eating it.
Yeah. People don't care, man. Nah, I wouldn't touch it though. Wouldn't touch it.
It's almost, sometimes I wonder, and some people do have health, natural things that kind of make it harder, but sometimes I wonder, you would think that it'd be tougher just to carry some of the weight rather than actually kind of burn it. But it is what it is. If people want to go there, that's fine. I don't have nothing against it. I know y'all don't. I ain't stepping foot in there.
Nah, bro, I ain't stepping foot. If you 350 pounds, you can eat for free. God, dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell. Damn.
I mean, I like that they. Well, I'm trying to think how to put this.
Yeah.
I like that they try to not make people feel ashamed of being fat.
Right.
But at the same time, it's you're really trying to Well, of course, anybody that weighs over 350 pounds is going to eat. It's going to eat it.
Don't do it, Brian Jensen. Don't do it, Brian Jensen. Don't do it.
Jensen, no.
What's he saying?
He's saying he want to go. Well, he said he want the name of the restaurant. Don't do it, Jensen. Don't do it.
No.
Come on, Jensen.
I'm going to tell him not to do it.
God dog, Poliana Battaglia. Tell you what, Poliana. Yep. You probably throw up. Don't do it, Jensen. Well, shoot y'all. We got into some MMA talk. I'll probably come on here tomorrow night after the Smoke City Mobcast and talk about some matchups, man. It's gonna happen. So we'll do that all day tomorrow, man. If anybody interested, some matchups.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man. Closing thoughts. All right.
Go ahead, Rugby.
Let's see. Well, I hope that Amanda shows up. Antonina, I think she's gonna do well. I think she'll get the win. I definitely would like to see Macy Barber and Mackenzie Dern go at it. Just because I think it's hilarious that Mackenzie Dern ducked Macy Barber twice. So, and Macy Barber is a beast. So I think Mackenzie Dern just probably feels she's not ready for that because she hasn't faced anyone that has she's really only faced people that she knows she can beat. So, and Macy Barber's different. It's different. I don't see Mackenzie Dern beating her in that fight. So, yeah, not much for me to say. I mean, with closing thoughts. So, oh, and go subscribe to my channel if you feel like it. I'm just really chill about it.
Now.
I'm not an expert, I just make videos on my thoughts and my opinions about certain fights and fighters, and it is what it is. So, if you want to go and check it out, you can.
That is the wonderful rugby queen. And guys, when she puts on the shades, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. All right, General Africa Awakened.
Yes, sir, man. That, like Coach said, my brother said, that is the one and only, the wonderful rugby queen. Thanks for coming on, sis. Make sure y'all, go sub and support her channel. And like Coach said, when she puts on that shades, it's about to be on and popping, man. But thanks for, Coach. I'm glad you got on live today, man. Sorry, I'm multitasking. I was banging out something. I like to do before I go to work and after at night, and then before I go to work, I do some exercises and stuff. So I was just multitasking a little bit. But jumped on today. It was cool, man, and I had a good time. And I'll definitely come through. If you come through tomorrow, I'll jump on, man. But thanks everybody, and that's it, man. Some good talk today.
Okay. Hey, y'all. Had a lot of fun. Brian Jensen, assume the position, buddy.
Assume the position.
Okay.
Stand down, soldier.
Yeah, stand down. Fat boy, I know you was in the stream tonight, and that's okay, okay? I've given you a chance to come down and call in, but, Fat boy, you have made it a situation to where you're going to continue to be on top of the mountain with the trollings. So I got you, okay? But Brian Jensen, assume the position, okay? Assume that position, Brian. You know you want to. Assume the position. Answer the question. But don't worry, guys. He'll answer the question. Maybe he'll answer tomorrow. Who knows? But peace out, guys. We're going to do fight breakdowns tomorrow, guys. All breakdowns, okay? We had a lot of talk. I want to break down some fights that's coming up. All right, guys.
Sounds good.
We're going to be leaving. I'm going to take a little sip of apple cider vinegar for General Africa. And then that's going to be it. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to all the people on the panel. Subscribe to General Africa. General Africa has just hit 400 subs. And now let's get Rugby Queen to 500. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. We can do it, y'all. Subscribe to Rugby Queen. Oh, Brian Jensen wants the link tomorrow. Okay, we'll get him the link. But you better assume the position, Brian. I'm sick of this. Okay, I'm done. Subscribe.